football season.
Clay Burton right now, or Trey Burton right now.
I think it's funny with Muschamp. He probably was the biggest failure as a head coach of a guy who came up from out from under Saban.
Whoa! You're gonna talk? What are you talking about?
Just enjoy the moment.
When you think it's his first?
There's Coach Boom.
That's one guy you do not want to lip read on.
For a half an hour or whatever he'll give you.
Muschamp starts working, and it
A&M,
must have been
Auburn,
something he
LSU,
said. He's
Florida,
out
I
on the
think
field.
South
He did not like the
Carolina.
call.
When you're talking OG, SEC.
Okay,
about-
but like defense wise, every team had a
coordinator
good
phenomenal.
defense.
Coordinator phenomenal, but as a head coach, definitely one of the worst ones to come out from under Saban. I had to say that.
Look, you're talking about a lot of coaches here, but yeah, I mean, you're talking about like Lane Kiffin, Billy
Dan
Napier,
Lanning, Kirby Smart,
Jimbo Fisher.
I mean, who else is out there? I don't know. God, no, the Saban coaching tree, it's way too big to really chase after. But I know Muschamp, compared to, especially when you compare it to recent history, it's hard to say like he was a good one.
I mean, the 2012 Florida team had a chance at the title game. They did, and then they lost to Georgia, and then ended up losing to Louisville and Teddy Bridgewater in the bowl game. But other than that, man, like Muschamp, I like the intensity of Muschamp teams. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get popped in your fucking shitter, dude. That's what's gonna happen. Maybe not your shitter. Maybe they're gonna pop you in your mouth. I don't know if he likes popping you in your shitter.
That's intense.
All right. One more cold open, and we'll get to the meat of the matter. What's up, everyone? The Ruckus, sup fuckers, running Jack, Tim Tebow, question mark? No, we're not talking about Tebow today.
Overrated.
Maybe he's talking about behind you. Yeah. Tim Tebow is forever with it. It is when you pray to Jesus, he's everywhere, right? So is Tim Tebow in this house.
yeah.
In this house, yeah, in a way, he goes through. But all right,
Tim
look.
Tebow would not approve of that joke.
No, Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow would hate that joke. So this little number is titled. So Pitt's gonna win the Natty. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're at least winning the ACC. I don't know. It could be they're being water boy, right? Yeah.
He's the long snapper.
Oh man. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. All right. Well, y'all, welcome to one of my favorite prediction shows that we're gonna do out of the couple conferences that we'll get to. We're gonna play some background music. Let me know if the background music's a little too loud. Background music compliments of Christian Purley, sold out on SoundCloud. Go help him out. All right. If you're just now joining us for the first time, this is College Football Extravaganza. I'm Robert, and sitting right in front of me in the same room, but might look like a different room, are Justin, a.k.a. J. Patrick on Air of Fox Sports Radio Pensacola, and Logan Brown, local comic and LSU fan extraordinaire. You guys, how was your day? Logan, you did a set at
Yeah.
Odd Colony.
Yeah,
How
I
was
went
that?
to the mic. It did pretty good, which I needed because I was in the shower convincing myself that I was a fraud this morning. So it was good to go get a win.
Yeah. That's how we always feel though. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an imposter
You
syndrome.
ever feel like a
thing.
fraud, like before you go on radio or something? You're like, I'm not a real broadcaster. Do you ever
Have I
moments?
before? Yeah, it was when I was doing a basketball show. That's definitely wasn't my strong suit. Anything else, I felt fine. But I remember some of my dog days, and if those two who I used to do it with ever see this, they would completely agree with me. And basketball's not my strong suit.
Yeah.
But I would go out there and dance, and it wouldn't be pretty, but I would find my way through. But yeah, that was definitely those would be
Dancing?
Well, dancing's like a term of like you're trying to just make your way through.
Understand.
You're trying to push through.
Oh, we do that.
Yeah, we
I can dance.
Oh, I can dance, buddy.
Oh shit. I didn't know I danced so good. Yeah, so
You really don't know where you're going. You're just out there. You're pushed out in the middle of the circle. It's like you just gotta find your way through till you can get till this is over.
no, I'm dancing like that Pittsburgh guy, dude. The black people around me going, "Oh shit, let me grab him real quick. Let me do something." Oh man. Okay. We're gonna get into the meat of the matter tonight, guys. Are we talking about Sunbelt Billy tonight? We might be talking about Sunbelt Billy tonight, Casey. But right now, we have to get to these schedule predictions, SEC schedule and record predictions. And we're just going to go down the line alphabetical. I think that's the best way to do it. And so at the end, so let's try to save the predictions that you guys have sent me for the end, but we can just go down the line, and then by deductive reasoning, the viewers can figure that out. All right, starting first, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
a hot start right here.
This is a hot start.
Probably a team that might be atop multiple people's standings, but when you look at the schedule, of course we know what's week 1. It's Florida State hosting Bama, and hopefully they do the job that LS2 could not. Sorry, Logan. And that is put FSU out the misery early and really kick them off the pedestal. Because for some reason, after 2-10, we are seeing a very hyped up FSU crowd right now.
Yeah. And I don't get hung up on this because we could spend a while on this. All my FSU friends are like, we're beating Bama. And I'm like, all right.
I started doing that early, like in the off season, like just to like rage bait people. And then people started actually holding that opinion. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
like I can't do this anymore.
Well, they're FSU fans.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So they're going to be belligerently obscene and just like they're not going to make sense at all. Duchesne Gillis says, my prediction, all of Rob's predictions will be wrong. Thanks, Duchesne.
That's typically pretty accurate when you think about it.
I don't know. I'm pretty good at picking when it comes to in the season. Now, my predictions today, I reserve the right to completely change my predictions today.
I think we all know Florida State. We're all agreeing on that they're going to win this one. I mean, we can probably sit here.
I think they could drop.
I think that's a win. I think it's a win.
It's a 3-0 start for sure.
Toss up. Georgia's a toss up for me, but I have Alabama winning that game early on.
I have Bama winning against Georgia.
That's the question right there. The Georgia game is the big question. Now, Florida State week 1 at Florida State with a minus 25,000 person Doak Campbell Stadium. That could be a little different. Like, people are saying it's not going to affect it that much. I saw Danny Cannell saying once you get past 50,000, it doesn't really matter. I think people from Death Valley and Ben Hill Griffin Stadium would beg to differ, but
Especially because, like, your 50,000 stadiums are in the range of NC State's.
right.
I mean, when you think about it, Jackson State, the HBCU,
Mm-hmm.
has a 60,000 person stadium. I mean, come on, like, when Dion was there, he would fill that thing up.
Mm-hmm.
Now that'd be shell shocking to anybody in the FCS, right? But when you play at LSU every other year, or when you play at Tennessee when you're not playing at LSU that year, it's really not going to affect you that much.
Mm-hmm. I think Doak's still going to be hostile just because the environment, the people doing the chop.
Week 1 in
Yeah.
Doak's always going to be a good one. Doesn't matter who's coming to town. Doesn't matter how good the team is. Week 1 in Doak always going to be fun. and I die on that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say it's a toss-up, though. So they win that game. Georgia, are we all three saying? Logan, what do you think here with Georgia?
I think they drop it to Georgia. Like, Georgia is just a more, like, I'm more confident in Georgia. Like, even though Alabama's Alabama, I don't know. I've never seen their quarterback play football.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's still kind of up in the air. Like, who knows? There seems to be a lot more parity in general. Georgia's at home. I think they'll be, like, comfortable.
I heard this on that SEC podcast. I think some guy from Athlon Sports came on there. Forgot his name. So give him credit. But he said Georgia's team this year has the highest blue chip rating out of any team Kirby Smart's coached at Georgia this year. Not saying, and think about all the good teams. That's what he was saying. Yeah.
Rob of a stat.
Well, it's not even my stat, but yeah, I remembered it because I was like, that's pretty insane.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I still ride with Bama here. I think Bama is going to have a huge adjustment year. It's either they are going to repeat what they did last year, or they are going to do what they've always done, and that is your one loss maybe type team.
Right. Right. Yeah. And I think to me, what it came down to in this game was I think Georgia is going to manage games. Alabama's going to be able to score points, and I think Alabama's going to be able to score more points than Georgia can put up in this game. But it is at Sanford Stadium, so I don't know.
I still think Bama has a very solid returning running back in Jam Miller, who I think he gets overlooked a lot, and I think he can easily be a top 5 running back in the conference. I'm a huge fan of Jam. I think with him coming back, it's going to be really good.
Mm-hmm. All right, moving on to the the revenge game here. They get Vanderbilt.
They're going to whoop that
Pavia
ass.
at home. Yeah, they're not going to overlook Vanderbilt 2 years in a row.
No.
So I gave that win to the Tide.
That's a lock.
I mean, it should go win, win, win. Bama should be 7-0 to start the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I have them dropping one to South Carolina, baby. That's right. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
Whoa, you just skipped Tennessee like that? You're not worried about Tennessee at all?
No, because it just felt so good. It felt so good.
You're worried about Joey Aguilar?
So tell me what you want to say about Tennessee, because we can get to South Carolina in a second.
No. I don't have anything to say. I was just kind of curious. Y'all don't even.
No, and we're also skipping the 11 a.m. Central Time start at Faro Field in Columbia, Missouri, which is
that's a
notoriously hard to play in.
Or the Mr. Backup at Penn State, Bo Pribula,
Yeah.
having to be the starting quarterback this year.
Can you say that again for me, just for me? Pribula?
Bo Pribula.
Pribula. Okay. We got it. All right. Yeah, so you have a 11 a.m. Central Time, God's time, start at Missouri, which is not an easy game to get up for, especially if you beat Georgia and you beat Vanderbilt to get that revenge win. Tennessee, it's the third Saturday in October. That's a rivalry game. I think they'll get up for it. I'm not big on Tennessee this year.
You got to remember the home team has won the last 3 games in that one. So I want to keep riding with that. Well, actually, they've won the last 4. Yeah, because it went Bama, Tennessee, and now should go Bama again. So it should be they won the last 4, and I'm gonna ride it being last 5.
On the strip in Alabama, like the little bar strip outside of the stadium where everyone like parties, they have a Whataburger, and it's the only all white Whataburger because they're not allowed to have any orange on that street. That's how much they hate Tennessee.
That's why.
Yeah. No orange. No orange allowed.
The way that came out was.
Oh yeah, the branding. Yeah. The branding. Trust me, there's plenty of diversity on the staff.
Whoa! I had to hesitate.
This is why we brought you on. This is why I was like, yeah, we need another comedian on stuff. Yeah. Oh man.
But so here's where things get interesting, right? So South Carolina, I always consider trap games to either be the week before a big game or the week after a big game. And of course, South Carolina being before LSU, you're going on the road, you get the bye before LSU. I think one, just going off last year, the hype around the North, the hype around the talent coming back to South Carolina, I think this is a trap game for Bama. I think this is going to be one that they drop.
Yeah.
I think they handle LSU. What's your take on that?
I'm going LSU.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clearly. Also, I have a good reason, a good stat. This will be the 3rd LSU game that I attend in my life. They won the last 2. So, if history tells us anything, my attendance, they're undefeated when I'm there.
2-0 when he's there. We'll hold on to that.
Yeah.
But this game after gets really weird because
I got LSU as a toss-up, by the way. I think it could go either way.
I'm not confident in LSU. Like I don't know. Like
I'm not confident in LSU at all. I'm riding with Bama. But the one after that is where things get a little weird.
The Spooners.
Yeah. If this game was in Norman and they didn't lose it last year, I'm definitely going to Oklahoma. But because they popped him in the mouth last year, because they beat him 24-3, you're not going to see Kalen lose to Vandy again and Oklahoma again, because those were two that were just like, holy shit, what the hell are you doing? We don't lose these games to these teams. He's going to be out for that one. So even though I'm big on Oklahoma this year, I'm going to keep Bama in that one.
Yeah. So I think right now we're at three possible losses for Bama. Worst case scenario, if they lose Georgia, South Carolina, LSU, and then you got Eastern Illinois Panthers. Go Panthers. Do your best. And then you go to Jordan-Hare Stadium at Auburn. That's notoriously hard for Bama to win a game at Jordan-Hare. They shouldn't have won the last one.
It'll be the first time for Kalen going to Jordan-Hare.
Yeah.
And that says a lot. It really comes down to where Auburn's at. Now I don't think Bama's going to lose this game. If it goes the way I think it's going to go, I think I see Bama passing with flying colors. I don't have much faith in Auburn. We'll get to them after this, right?
Yeah.
Or Arkansas, one of the two.
Arkansas.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll get to that one later because I have good takes on Hugh Freeze and that team. So
yeah, I think I'm just going to label this as a toss-up just for worst-case scenario possibilities here. So we're looking at worst-case scenario 4-5 losses.
Floor is 9-3, 8-4.
Yeah.
Ceiling 11-1, 12-0.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think so as well. Trevor in the chat. Bama goes 11-1 with an Auburn L. Oh.
Now, mind you,
That'd be great.
the fiance for him went to Auburn, so he's got a soft spot there, even though he's an LSU fan. So yeah, that might throw you off there. But I will say this: do you want to say in the records now or later? Or
No, later. I mean, you can tease it out. Obviously, we're talking about it, but we won't put our final predictions.
Trevor
up
and I
there.
have discussed this, even though we have a difference on the loss. Well, yeah, we're in that boat.
Gotcha. I mean,
Let's fly through these guys pretty fast.
yeah. And,
All right.
And I'm gonna kind of let you do the heavy lifting here, stat man. So we got 2025 Arkansas football schedule opening up with the Alabama A&M Bulldogs.
We're gonna rapid fire this one.
Shout
And
out, Kenny.
If I say something that trips you off, let me know. 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. We're gonna go 3-1.
I think Memphis might get. I think Memphis might get him, dude.
possible.
Memphis is gonna get
It's
him.
possible.
I have him losing to Memphis. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right.
2-2, 2-3,
Yeah.
2-3,
give it a toss up.
2-4, 2-5, 2-6,
Toss up.
3-6. I would say 3-6.
3-7, 3-8, 3-9. It's gonna. The ceiling's 5-7. The floor is 3-9.
They could beat Mississippi State.
That game's gonna be a toss up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That game's gonna be a toss up.
I think Auburn does get them, and then for whatever reason in the past, Arkansas has given Texas A&M a tough time because it's a rivalry game.
Arkansas and Mississippi State will be the battle for last place in the FCC this year, and I stand on that.
I'm inclined to
Kentucky-
agree with you. I think I
Kentucky
agree with
could
you.
scrape down there.
They'll be down there for
For
sure.
whatever reason, my prediction, Kentucky is somewhere in the mix down there. I think Mississippi State and Arkansas are like
They're the bottom
down there.
two.
Yeah.
All right, now let's get to Auburn because this is where I have some takes.
The 2025 Auburn football schedule.
All right, Baylor, what you got?
I got Auburn.
You got Auburn.
I got Baylor.
I have Baylor. What do you have, Baylor?
I just hate Auburn this year.
Okay, so
I
this
think
is-
Auburn is just so bad.
It's
Dude.
just a passion pick.
No, not a passion. I hate them. Like I just think they're like Auburn and Mississippi State. Like as an SEC fan, I disdain them because they're like bad. They like make us look bad. Like I think they could be downright horrendous this year.
So this is the year that Auburn's selling their soul. They have 2 top 10 wide receivers, 2 top 10 defensive linemen. They have Jackson Arnold from Oklahoma last year. Hugh Freeze has to win this year or he's gone. We'll dive into the hot seat coaches later on. But I will stand on this. Baylor's winning week 1, and it's because of Sawyer Robinson. He will be this year's Cam Ward, and nothing else needs to be said about that.
Baylor's just been consistent too. They've been a good, consistent team with Dave Veranda. Like
That, and also Sawyer threw for 3,000 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions, and was top 10 in QBR.
Yeah.
And that guy, I watched him at Manning Passing Academy. He's a stud. I think he's a great quarterback. I think he's going to be this year's Cam Ward. He's just going to be a guy that comes out of nowhere, just going to dominate the game. Not saying he's going to win the Heisman, but he's just going to be a very good quarterback this year. Probably throw for 38 to 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns.
You might
Okay,
be
make it
talking
40.
me into Baylor on this one because I picked Auburn to win this game because looking at their schedule, I was like, I don't see a whole lot of wins.
Yeah.
And people are hyping up all these teams in the SEC, and I'm like, some people have to lose.
Yeah, someone's got to go.
Someone's got to lose. So I don't know. You might be talking me into it, but I went with Auburn just for the fact that if they don't win this game, the rest of the season is not looking that good.
Yeah, so I think it's going to go 0-1, 1-1, 2-1. The Oklahoma game is weird because you have Jackson Arnold playing his old team right there. It's got a little more energy there. Oklahoma will be early in their year
Yeah.
with a 19-year-old quarterback, but with a coach that needs to win.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, that's a toss-up, but it's in Norman. I think they need to win this one. They need to be 3-1. I don't know. What's your thought?
I picked Oklahoma in this one.
Yeah, it could go either way, but
I think
probably
defense-
Oklahoma.
The defense
I'm
of
not
Oklahoma.
hyped on them either, though.
Now, A&M, I don't remember who I picked for this game. I know I'm not high on either team, and I know I have them very similar in my standings.
I like A&M.
I got A&M. I think Mike Elko. I'm very high on A&M this year, apparently.
Yeah, that's the one train I am on.
Yeah,
is
I think I have Auburn starting 2-3.
Big Mike Elko guy.
2-4 actually, and then they'll find 4 straight, really maybe.
Yeah. This Georgia game, that's all Georgia.
Then there's a chance that they can go 6-4, maybe 5-5. After the Vandy game.
they could catch Missouri and Kentucky at home,
Yeah.
and fuck it, they could beat Vanderbilt.
I definitely said Arkansas and Kentucky are wins. I forgot what I said
Yeah, I
with
don't even
Vanderbilt.
remember. Like these games, if I picked it again, I'd probably do something different, just because it's like depends on how I feel in that moment.
Then we have Mercer after that, so that'll be 7-4, maybe 6-5, and then they have Bama, which I don't have them losing to Bama. Or sorry, I don't have them beating Bama.
No.
I genuinely have them as their floor is 6-6. Their ceiling is maybe
Casey
Of
Rayleigh.
6 and
a
6.
very good 9-3.
Casey Rayleigh, thanks for the chat. He says Auburn 6-6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick up sticks.
Yep.
All right, moving on.
Moving
Bowl.
on to the team that we all know and love, the 2025 Florida Gator football schedule.
All right, 1-0, 2-0.
You don't know about LIU this year, bro. Long Island's tough.
I know they have a good baseball program.
Solid defense. Solid defense on the Sharks. And you know what? When the Discovery Channel, when I was a kid, I watched the virtual robots fight. You know what I'm
Right?
talking?
I know exactly what you're talking
The
about.
shark versus the
Yes,
alligator?
Yes. Classic.
The shark won. This is our time to prove that the gator wins. The Sharks are going down. Bulls going down too.
I don't know, dude.
Bulls going down.
Do they still have their quarterback from last year? Do you know?
USF?
Yeah.
I
like
no
them.
clue. I mean, yeah, they were solid last year, but I'm not over.
But yeah, no, they're not going to beat Florida at home.
No, I mean, I watched Navy run the triple option all over USF last year, dude, in person. I was like, oh, this Byron Brown.
Yep. That dude's pretty good.
He's good.
That dude's a dog.
He is good, but overall,
Shane Gillis with a Go Sharks F Rob
Yeah, go Sharks.
emoji of an eggplant.
Hell yeah. That's,
if you take a look and see who Duchesne Gillis is, just let me know who you figure out that is. All right. Brings us to the third game at LSU,
L,
Death Valley at
L,
night.
L.
I got us losing that game.
I have us losing that game.
Not to say we won't play them later on. I don't know.
Very possible.
Very could be possible. And then another tough game at Miami.
I have us winning this game.
I got us winning for the pure factor revenge. I think Carson Beck under pressure does not do that good. I think Florida's D-line solid with Caleb Banks. You got who was the other guy that we forgot last time too?
It starts with an S. Oh no. We do this every time.
Every fucking time, dude.
Starts with an S.
I'm looking it up because it's gonna annoy me.
Something like Sweat or
You're gonna kick yourself. You're gonna kick yourself whenever I say this name. Let's see. Caleb Banks. Jamari Lyons is good too. Let's see. No, that's not who I was talking about. Sapp, Tyreek Sapp. God bless America. Why can't I remember Tyreek Sapp's name? All right. Yeah, but I think Carson Beck under pressure. This isn't Cam Ward. Cam Ward was extraordinary last year for the Hurricanes. I'm not saying Miami's not going to be good. I think Miami's going to be really good. But I just feel like Florida's got the talent. It's early in the season. I think Lagway's still healthy, which is a huge so Florida's whole season is based off of Lagway. Astute Gator, a guy on Twitter who follows Florida football really well, he tweeted out after the fall practice yesterday or the day before that the drop off between after Lagway is severe. So there is no plan B if Lagway continues to get hurt like he's done, which would be very unfortunate. But after that, there's nothing.
You just don't make the predictions off that, though. You know, so
Right.
we
Assuming
can't think
he's
like
healthy.
That. Can't think like that. All right, so I'm going 3-1 after Miami. Texas, we're going to be a whopping 3-2.
I got us beating Texas just because we weren't healthy last year. I think it's at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. It's Arch's first start in like a stadium of that magnitude.
Yeah, Arch has never played in a hard game.
He's got Ohio State to start the year.
Mm-hmm.
We literally get a BCS national championship to start the year.
Yeah.
That is true.
Because they are 1-2. They are 1-2. We get a BCS national championship to start the year.
That is true. So never mind. Not the biggest state, but still the swamp. His first time coming to the swamp. So I don't know. I got us winning that game because same thing as Auburn's schedule. There's not a whole lot of play here. You got to win the big games.
I have us 3-2, and then after that, I have us winning pretty much everything you're showing on the screen right now.
Whoa.
I got us losing to Texas A&M at Kyle Field.
That's just crazy to me. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
They whooped
I
the
think,
shit out of
yeah,
us last year. I
I'm
mean,
going with A&M as well.
Marcel Reed's really not that good, guys. I'm so serious.
just because you
He's really
saw him drinking on the sidelines.
not that- No, look, the guy didn't throw for 300 yards on anyone, and he didn't run for over 100 yards on anyone last year. I'm not that big on the guy. I know everyone else is, and they're expecting a lot of hype for A&M. I think A&M is going to be very middle of the pack this year.
Okay. Trevor Lagway will be back. He's already throwing in fall camp. Beating Texas, yeah, I know, Casey.
Yeah.
I know.
How are they going to beat Texas and go lose to A&M? Though?
Right, but that's who we are.
I got it the other way around.
I
I agree, but
Yeah. Mississippi State, that's good. Great homecoming game right there. I think we win there.
Nope.
Georgia,
You're losing.
We're not losing to Georgia this year.
I got us beating
We're not
Georgia.
losing to Georgia
With
this year.
if Lagway played the whole game, didn't get hurt, we were winning the
We're
game.
winning that game. We have a better defense this year. We have a better quarterback this year. We have a coach that has to prove it. I don't see us losing this year. This is Florida's year. To win.
Yeah.
I haven't been really that confident in a Florida game in a long time, but this one I'm like very confident in.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the same way about
It's a
Georgia
good
this
site
year.
for it too, right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, Jacksonville sucks, but whatever. Kentucky, win.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're winning out after Georgia.
Ole Miss to me.
Yeah,
Ole
I
Miss.
don't know.
Ole
You
Miss is
got-
a toss up.
You go to Ole Miss. Sometimes that's a tough game.
I have Ole
y'all.
Miss as a toss up. Yeah, Florida does well at Ole Miss. When we don't do good with Ole Miss is when they're in the swamp. So It's a toss-up. I would like to say we win, but Lane Kiffin and the Rebels have that game circled from last year.
Yeah.
We ruined their playoff hopes. They want to return the favor and ruin our playoff hopes. Because if Florida only loses 2 games with this schedule, I think they're in the playoffs. And I think that's what everyone's saying.
Yeah, I have Florida at the floor 8-4, ceiling 10-2.
Oh, the fucking floor is like 6-6
Yeah.
or
I don't
5-7.
I don't have it that low.
Well, that's why it's a floor. If he,
You got,
I know you don't want
you
to
got
do that.
Anthony
Lagway.
Davis playing quarterback, bro. He gonna be like, there's like a 50-50 chance he starts every game.
Lagway?
Yeah, I mean he's like pretty injury riddled. He just got hurt again.
He's healthy
like,
now.
camp.
It was-
Yeah,
it
he's
was
healthy
minor. He was
now.
only
They're doing preventative
He was
measures.
Yeah,
in a
but
boot
like
for a
he
week.
he
He
goes
was in a
down
boot
for
for a week.
but if he goes down for 1 week on the wrong week, like I don't know, man.
But
That
the
could be
good thing
bad.
about Florida, the Florida team is it's. I'm not going to say it's not based around the QB. The QB has to make a lot of decision. But if we need to rely on our running game for like 1 week, hopefully Kentucky or hopefully Mississippi State, we can get him healthy or something like that again. I don't know. Tennessee, I got us beating Tennessee. Like I said, I'm not too high on Tennessee this year. And as of right now, Florida State at home, I got us beating Florida State.
Yeah.
Florida State is like, in my head, to be determined.
Yeah, I gotta watch them play.
Yeah. So overall, very high ceiling, very low floor for the Gators. Now, turning to their rival to the north, the Georgia Bulldogs 2025 football schedule. Starting off with your favorite team, your actual favorite team.
We're gonna.
Give me the herd.
Yeah, we wish.
we take the herd.
First year head coach Tony Gibson going to take us to the promised land in Athens.
Could you
Now,
imagine?
If
Could you
that
imagine?
happened, I'd black.
What are you
out.
gonna do?
I'd black out.
But like, what are you gonna do? Besides
We'd have
black
to
out.
do a special 8-hour episode where we just like
I'd black out.
just a
nuts.
Marshall filibuster,
Yeah, like,
live
yeah.
stream filibuster.
I got hammered after Notre Dame, but we haven't beaten an SEC team since South Carolina in 2000. We also
Holy
haven't,
shit.
We also haven't played that many since
Yeah.
then. I think we've only played like a handful, and a lot of them are just lined up on bad years. We actually have probably only played 2 or 3, but if this was the team that we had last year, yeah, I'm probably on the hype train a little more. But we don't even know. We had 7 quarterbacks during spring. 7.
7?
7.
And but were they like?
No.
Were you
Is
sure
that a
who the
great-
starter was gonna
No,
be?
we still don't know who the starter is.
No
have zero
way.
clue. We have 0 clue who the starter
just pick
is.
a guy.
Marshall, y'all got to make some
The
decisions.
whole team went to Southern Miss. What do you want? Like the whole team left.
They hit the portal. They hit
That-
the Dr Pepper
That
program.
happened to Austin P, bro. Their head coach went to Toledo or some shit. I knew a kid there.
Hey.
Literally everyone left.
We'll get to Toledo here in just a second.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we will because you'll see. But I mean, yeah, win. Austin P, solid defense, but that's still a win. It's at home. Georgia's going to
Dub,
handle
dub.
it. They're not the real red and black.
Dub.
Yep. At Tennessee, I think Georgia gets the dub again. Alabama. I said I had Alabama winning it, and I think
I said Georgia.
you said
We
Georgia.
discussed it.
Yeah, so potentially was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 3-1, 4-0, 5-0,
Dub.
6-0.
Probably a dub.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like this is a weird one.
Ole Miss is a weird one because I think you're running into the same issue like with Alabama. Lane Kiffin's offense can score points, especially 6th game of the season. They're hitting their groove maybe.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a toss up to me. I think Georgia wins because historically Georgia beats Ole Miss and like Lane Kiffin's teams, but it's a toss up. I think they lose to Florida. You know what? Here we go. They beat Ole Miss and they lose to Florida.
And then they get State and then Texas. The Texas game is probably one of the most impactful games of the year.
Yeah,
Which it was last year.
it's so late. That's crazy. It was this late last year too, right?
Yep.
I think I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
Texas. I think I said Texas. No, I think I said Georgia. I said in my prediction,
said Georgia.
I said Georgia beats Texas.
I think I said
There's just not a lot to go on with
No,
Texas.
I said Texas.
You said Texas.
No, I didn't. I said Georgia. Yeah, I said
You just
Georgia.
know so much more about Georgia's team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Texas could be by far the best team in football this year, but
Mhm.
there's no way to tell at the moment.
No, I mean, they're returning a great D line. They got Arch Manning, who people are clamoring, saying he was better than Quinn
He
Ewers.
could be a Heisman or he could be fine.
Right. And I'm not sure who's after Arch. You know?
Yeah, I'm not either. I mean, that's the thing. You can't have that mindset on these. You know.
No, yeah,
we
for
can't-
sure.
We can't be talking injuries because one that's just manifesting bad luck.
But it is a question late in the season like that.
Maybe, but you just don't view it like that. You know, you're going off. Who's
You don't
healthy.
tell me how to view my predictions.
All right.
But I agree with you. So I think they get him, though, because it's at Georgia. Tough environment. Reeling defense.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So win against Charlotte. And then here's where
You have to say Georgia beats him, but like you can put it on your radar.
No,
but
you don't.
You can't be like, oh, I think Georgia Tech is gonna win.
Last year was the first year we saw this rivalry be a real game.
and Georgia Tech
Should've
got
won.
robbed.
They should've
Got
won.
robbed.
Do you think Georgia Tech got better after last year? Because they were pretty good.
I think Brent Key is a good coach. I like what he's doing with Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech's football program is actually resembling a program for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
And they run the spread.
They quit running that stupid fucking option.
They run the spread option. Haynes King, love them. I got Georgia Tech winning this game right now.
Okay, that's a bold one.
It is bold,
I like
but it's
it.
preseason, baby.
It's
We
fun.
gotta
Hey, it's
what are you
August,
talking about?
baby.
We didn't say this. We are 3 Saturdays away from college football.
That's right. That's what Muschamp punching through the fucking
All right,
chalkboard was for.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Do you not have that sound up or what?
Oh no, I don't have the soundboard up right now. Yeah.
You used to hammer that thing the past 3 years.
Yeah, you know what? We'll get I'll get it up while we go through these. Just, give me some time real quick. Now, the 2025 Kentucky Wildcats football schedule.
All right, let's hammer through these.
Well, no, I don't want to hammer through these because they're gonna lose to Toledo.
I love that.
Is
They're
Penny
gonna
Boone
lose
back?
to Toledo right off the bat.
Why? Why are you a big Toledo guy?
Toledo's gonna win the fucking MAC, dude, or the Conference USA, whatever conference they're in.
No, it's the MAC, dude. I fucking love the MAC. Can we do a separate podcast just for the MAC?
Yeah, we could have some
That would
action
be
going on.
fun.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know
We
too
used
much
to
shit.
do
on-
that. Like
Yeah,
on Tuesdays,
Yeah.
there'd be Mac on, and we'd be talking about Kennesaw State holding its first ever lead 9 games into the season.
Dude,
that's true.
there used to be a Tuesday night open mic, and I would go and I would gamble on the games and watch them while I waited to go up, and it was like the perfect. Oh, I love gambling on the MAC, baby.
Which mic was that?
Sir Richards,
Oh yeah,
because they
that's
would
right.
have the games on too.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
And it was right up the road from here too. That was nice. That was nice. All right, are y'all not with me?
I love the MAC,
Unless
but
you have a
what do
reason
you have a
behind-
reason?
do
Like
you have a reason.
other than
Toledo's some dogs. That's why.
do they
Name-
still?
name
And
have
they're
Penny
gonna
Boone?
Name one player.
Penny Boone.
I don't know any of the fucking players, dude. I just know they were real good last year, and they're returning a lot of players. And I think they're gonna win the MAC.
All right, 0-1, 0-2,
Ball State.
1-2.
Ball State's
Oh
terrible.
wait, hang on. Casey Rayleigh, Kentucky owns Ole Miss. Chalk that up for a W. Casey, I disagree with you.
Oh.
I think Ole Miss gets that one.
It was
Yes.
last year, and it was the whole reason why Ole Miss didn't make playoffs last year. But I don't see Lane making that mistake again. We're going to go 0-2 just for you, Rob. 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, 1-6, 1-7, 1-8, 2-8,
Toss up.
toss up. 3-8.
Toss up. That Vanderbilt's a toss up, and it's at Vanderbilt. So
3-8, and then maybe 3-9,
Louisville's
maybe
got 'em.
4-7,
4-8. That'd be 4.
maybe 4-8.
I picked Louisville. Dude, it got to the end.
I
and
picked Louisville.
So
too.
I did them all at once and then looked at the records at the end, like after I picked every game. And I looked at Kentucky's record and I was like, there's gotta be something wrong. I must
Yeah.
have done surely I did something. I looked and I was like, no, that's what I think.
Well, they kind of got fucked.
Yeah, it's
Ole
not a
Miss
great
South Carolina, Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, Florida.
For not having anything crazy outside of conference, like
Yeah.
it's not a good schedule.
And then normally Vanderbilt, you're like, oh, it's Vanderbilt, but you're Kentucky.
It's a new
and
it's
it's
a
Pavia.
new age. bro.
Basically, we have them. They're not making a bowl game. Their ceiling's 5-7. And that's what beating Toledo.
Yeah.
All right, LSU. This is a good one.
The 2025 LSU football
We're
schedule.
going to learn a lot about Logan here. We're going to see where the
We're gonna
bias.
see how
is.
realistic he is.
Yeah, we're going to see how realistic you are now. All right, we're going to let you start it off. Clemson, what you got?
I think we beat Clemson.
I
I think Brian Kelly. I think his like in a way. This might get into our coach's hot seat stuff or whatever. Not that Brian Kelly's on the hot seat, but I think like in a lot of ways, like his whole entire career at LSU is on the line just with this game. Like I think there's like a lot of pressure to win this opener. Like in the LSU community, at least, the one thing everyone talks about is that we keep losing these openers. And if he takes another one, it's like, it's going to be hard to come back from that. Like even if I don't know, dude. I think there's a lot that's being gambled on this game. Also, Garrett, like, I don't think I'm being biased. I legitimately really like Garrett Nussmeier as a quarterback.
So
Like,
do I. I love Garrett.
I like Nuss.
I think we're going to take care of business this time. Hopefully, finally.
So a week ago, I was probably saying LSU. I'm saying Clemson right now. That might change in 3 weeks. Like I don't know. Right now, I'm saying Clemson because of Cade. I looked a little more into the wide receivers. They have great wide receivers. I also looked at Clemson's defense. They have a great defense. I don't know. This one it's looking a little weird for me right now. So I'm just going to stay with Clemson as a potential toss-up for sure.
Yeah, it's a toss-up. Like I'm not confident. You can't be. That'd be silly, you know.
So all right, we got toss-up. So then we got 2-0, 3-0, 4-0.
I got LSU winning Clemson too, but I got LSU beating Florida, beating Ole Miss.
So you got to remember the last 5 times the home teams won this. Now
Right.
I'm just pointing that out. But
I got them losing to South Carolina.
there's been a lot of years where Ole Miss should not have won, and they did.
Right.
So I had them beating Ole Miss. I had them beating South Carolina.
I think they lose South Carolina.
You're really high on South Carolina.
I'm really high on South Carolina. This has got to be the year for Shane Beamer.
Then what about the week after? What do you have that one as?
That one's tough. I got LSU winning.
Because it makes more sense to have them losing that game, especially after last year, because of what Marcel Reed did do. And this is coming from a guy who's not a big fan of Marcel Reed.
Right.
I'm going to say South Carolina, they're going to win. They're not going to let that one slip up. What are you saying? You're
South Carolina, I think we got them. Like, I'm not like too worried about. I do like South Carolina, but like, I'm worried about A&M. Like, I think we lose to A&M. A&M has our number in a weird way.
I got LSU losing to A&M too.
Yeah. Like, honestly,
I thought you just said LSU's winning that game.
No,
I thought we were talking about Carolina then.
no, I got Carolina and A&M as LSU's, I think, standalone losses.
Okay. I have LSU with one loss to this point, and it's to Clemson.
Very
I got
realistic.
them just two, South Carolina and A&M.
Okay.
That's it.
What do you have?
We could drop Clemson. Like, I'm fine with us putting 0-1 to start it. Like, that's honestly extremely realistic. If I bet money on it, I am going LSU. But if you want to go 0-1, we can. I think we beat South Carolina. We almost lost to them last year. That was like really scary.
Have lost
We
your last
should
year.
have.
Yeah.
We absolutely should have lost. It was very scary, but we got them at home. I think we'll like actually play for real. But A&M, dude, they come in and they beat us. Like, I don't know why. But usually we would play them at the end of the season during a rivalry week or whatever.
Yeah, that's the last game.
The
And
last
so-
eight matchups, the home teams won.
the A&M game.
A&M game.
You're forgetting the Mike Elko of the equation. Let me stress to you the importance of the Mike Elko of the
These
situation.
are numbers. Home team wins in this matchup.
He was just
The
a new
la-
head
I
coach
think-
last year, and he
I
won.
think the last time, I don't remember who the quarterback was last. Trevor probably knows who the quarterback was last time that the away team did win. But the last 8.
Trevor says
Damn,
A&M
I'm
has
getting old.
never won in Death Valley, and they played there every year. He said, "Yes, Justin." It's just Mike Elko, first year head coach of A&M last year.
Why are you so big on A&M?
Because Elko is a defensive genius. He's going to be able to shut down a Brian Kelly offense.
So was Will Muschamp, though.
And they do. They could. At Georgia. Will
Okay.
Muschamp defeats.
Anyways, Bama.
Will
What do we have?
Muschamp's the guy.
Bama. What do you have?
I got LSU beating Alabama.
I do as well.
I do not. All right.
It's kind of my same reasoning as the Bama Georgia game. Like I just know we know more about LSU. I mean, it is at Bama, so that's tough. Dude,
I don't
but
have-
I don't know.
I don't have LSU beating Bama. Now, I do have LSU beating Arkansas.
Yes.
I do have LSU beating Western Kentucky.
No way. Yeah.
They have our number, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we get the home game stats on that one?
Yeah, right.
And then, well, never mind. All right. What do you have?
I got LSU beating
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
I got it. LSU too. I don't like
Finishing
Oklahoma.
the season
I don't think
strong.
Oklahoma should be
I
ranked.
don't.
You got
I
Oklahoma
got
winning?
Oklahoma winning. I think that team will be at its full form through and through. John Mateer, if he's healthy, that team will be just. This will be one of those games where it just catches you on the back end, like South Carolina beating Tennessee to end the year, a couple years back. Like that's one of those games. I have Oklahoma winning this game. I think Oklahoma will be a slow start team, and they're just going to slowly ramp things up.
No, I mean, I could see that happening. I thought about it. I said it's a home game for Oklahoma. It's a possibility. I mean, I would even go as far as to call it a toss up, but if I had to err on which side, I think I go LSU in that one.
I'm sticking with Oklahoma.
I'd be more. You're more worried about Oklahoma than Alabama. You're more confident in your Alabama pick than the Oklahoma pick.
That's what I'm saying. These aren't going to make sense right now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Until we
Especially
see. Were you talking to me or were you talking to him?
I was talking to you because you said Oklahoma's a toss up, but you have LSU.
No, that's also
beating
that's
Bama.
also a
Okay,
toss up.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I'm going to go with either team, it's going to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
it's going to be LSU in that one.
Yeah.
Like I mean, the Texas A&M, that's a toss up. South Carolina's a toss up. I just, you got to make decisions. And I
Yeah,
gave the
yeah.
edge to them on that one.
All right.
Because I don't think any team goes undefeated this year in the SEC.
No.
That shit's over.
Yeah.
That life is over. I will agree with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What we got next?
Next.
Oh, fuck. 3-9.
Next
Next.
Yeah, dude, there's no point.
is
Actually, wait. I have a.
the 2025 Mississippi State football
They
schedule.
lose to Arizona State.
No, they will lose to Southern Miss and Arizona State. Do not skip.
You're
Southern
calling
Miss.
them losing to
think
Southern
Southern
Miss?
Miss- Southern Miss
Okay.
got-
That
That's
first
better.
off, that is Marshall under that gold and black first off because they have 25 players from Marshall's team last year on that
okay.
roster.
Okay.
That is the reigning Sun Belt champs. They just are not wearing green and white this year. They have the head coach, they have the quarterback, they have the receivers, they have the running back. There's no reason why. And Huff is notorious for winning big games to start the year. Did it against Notre Dame. He's done it against Virginia Tech. Competed with Ohio State till the third quarter. I see Southern Miss winning that game.
Okay. I wanted a reason
I
to pick
didn't
them.
know that because I knew Southern. I thought they were like a bleeding organization. I didn't
No,
know they
not
just
after
got
last
it.
year.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
They took Marshall's coach after he won the Sun Belt, and then he took all the players with him, including our
Why
quarterback.
would you go to Southern Miss, dude?
Because it just
Is Marshall that bad of a campus? Have you been to Southern Miss? That place is a hellhole.
I've been to both. Yeah, it was a lot more turmoil behind the scenes between the
Yeah,
athletic
yeah.
director and the coach.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And also, that was our first black head coach, and he wasn't treated very well. I will speak on that.
Oh, by like the fan base.
Yes.
Damn, that sucks, dude.
You got to remember, Huntington is
It's a Sunbelt team, dog.
West Virginia.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're gonna go 0-1, 0-2, 1-2, 2-2, 2-2 against the NIU who beat Notre Dame last year.
Yeah, that was tough for me too. I gotta give the win to him. I gotta give the win to him there.
All right, and then they lose the rest of the games.
Tennessee, A&M, Florida, Texas, lose. Yeah,
2-10, 3-9.
Yeah.
That's floor and ceiling right there.
yeah. No, I agree. We'll move on.
What team is this?
This is Mississippi State. This is and shout out Barstool Brandon Walker. He's gonna have a bad year. He's gonna have a bad year this year.
Especially doing it with T-Bob now, who was working for ESPN Baton Rouge for years, played football at LSU. There's just going to be two different sides of the spectrum right there.
Yeah.
Like the bottom and the top of the SEC.
It's going to be bad.
All right.
Moving on.
This is middle of the pack. Screams it all day.
The
No
2025 Missouri football schedule.
No more Brady Cook. No more Luther Burden. We're going to go 1-0, 2-0.
Yeah.
3-0?
3-0.
Now, don't get slept on by Louisiana.
I was just
No.
about to say that, dude. They know how to build an offensive line, man.
Yeah, they've been to the Sun Belt Conference Championship more than anyone else.
Not so fast, my friend.
There you go.
Very good.
South Carolina. I think that'd be a good game. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think you're gonna have a young, early South Carolina team. You're gonna have it's in Mizzou. I feel like that's gonna be a fun game to watch.
South Carolina wins.
Yeah.
South Carolina wins. I'm definitely too high on South Carolina because they will drop games. I'm not seeing them drop, but if it's gonna be if they're gonna have a year, this is the year to do it.
So we have them starting 4-1, walk into Bama, get buzzsawed 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
I have them losing to Auburn 4-3.
I can't remember what I said. I think it's a toss up.
I have them losing to Auburn.
Okay.
This game's probably the biggest toss up of them all.
The Auburn one or the next
Vandy.
Vandy? Yeah, Vanderbilt also a toss up for me too. It's
Are we talking
tough.
about Georgia right now?
No, we're talking about Missouri.
Okay. I saw the Georgia logo up there for a second when you were switching tabs. I was so confused. Okay, that changes everything. All right.
The 2025 Missouri
Okay.
football schedule.
My bad, dude. I thought I was like, am I in like a parallel universe right now?
No, you're good. Yep. And y'all don't even see this whole second screen I'm working with too, so I'm like juggling shit over here. Yeah. Auburn toss-up, Vanderbilt toss-up. I can't remember what I said. I think I'll have to make a decision. Do you remember what I said on Auburn and Missouri? I don't either. I think I went with Auburn on that
Auburn's
one.
a safe bet. Auburn's got to win. If Auburn's not winning by October 18th, I mean, Hugh's got to go.
Yeah.
Vandy, I'm going to go ahead and give that to Vandy.
I think so too. I think I'll give it to Vandy as well.
Lose to A&M, beat State. Oklahoma, they'll win. No, sorry, excuse me. They'll lose, and they'll beat Arkansas. So that should be, I think that's a 7-5 with going 3-5 in conference, and then they get their 4 other wins from non-conference.
This is another team where if I picked it again, the record would probably be the same, but the teams that they win and lose to might be different.
Yeah. And also don't sleep on Kansas either. Let's not sleep on Kansas.
They've got a funky offense.
That's a Big 12
They
rivalry.
could come in and slap you.
Big 12 ancient rivalry.
That and their quarterback's very good, too.
Yes. Mobile. Forgot his name though.
Bean.
Yeah. Bean.
He's great in
Bean.
the game.
Jacoby
Who was
Bean.
they had a dual quarterback thing going on for a couple
They
years.
had 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of them's still there.
It was some Les Miles bull.
Okay. Bean's good. The other guy was more mobile. He's the guy I was thinking of.
Oh, wait. Bean was the guy who left. I think it's Jalen Daniels who
Yeah.
the quarterback is now.
Yeah, Daniels is he okay, we got to do some research on our Big 12 teams. But if Daniels is still there, I might even give Kansas a win on that one. So it's tough. Missouri, they're going to have to grind through the schedule.
The floor is going to be
Bad.
5-7.
Yeah, something like that.
5-7 because they're going to win. Oh God, no! It might be 4-8. 4-8 floor, 7-5 ceiling.
I agree. I think that's it. It's a rebuilding year. Get some new recruits in.
This is a good one. This is one of my favorite ones. Right?
Moving on to the 2025 Oklahoma Sooners football schedule.
All right, 1-0. This is a big game.
Yeah, that's huge. If Venables gets a win here against the Wolverines, that sets the tone for the year.
I don't think they'll be there yet, though.
No, I don't think
they'll
so
be
either.
there.
I think it's going to be a slow burn.
I think it's going to be Michigan.
Yeah,
I have Michigan.
I agree.
I have Michigan winning that game.
I got Michigan winning as well. And I'm not very high on Michigan
Yeah,
either.
me neither.
Oh, I'm definitely not. But yeah, we're gonna go 1-1, 2-1, 3-1,
Yeah.
Sure.
4-1, 4. Actually, wait, no, sorry. I have them beating Texas.
1-1. You have Oklahoma beating
Oklahoma.
Texas. If it wasn't the Red River rivalry.
This is a good
Dallas.
old Red River rivalry beating right here.
Yeah.
This is a
I would
good
love
old
that.
Red River. Like, this is one of those years where they shouldn't beat them, but they will. This is exactly one of those years. Like Caleb Williams when he made his debut at Oklahoma.
I like that
That is
prediction.
exactly what it is. Like, you screw whatever the team is, screw whoever the quarterbacks are. Red River, all that goes out the damn window. And I have
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Okay. I see where you're going.
yeah.
I want to agree with you.
I'm still putting my money on Texas, but
Right.
you're waxing very poetically, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, you are. So they win that one coming off that high, going to Williams-Brice Stadium in South Carolina
And lose.
and lose. Okay, that now I'm on board with you.
That'd be a trap game. Then.
Yeah, it would be a trap game
That'd be a trap game.
for sure. I'm with you there. Ole Miss at home. That's a toss-up game to me. I give the edge to the Rebels here, but also at the same time, young new quarterback, freshman quarterback coming in. Oklahoma's defense probably reeling come late October. So I'm going to give the edge to Ole Miss, but I could see it being a toss-up and Oklahoma winning.
Yeah, you have two 19-year-old quarterbacks who are very, very good. Yeah, both lefties, both studs. I don't know. It'll be a tough one. Yeah, I'm really not going to even
Just drop your nuts. Really, that's all it is.
Tennessee. Winning.
You hearing the sound bites now?
yes,
You like the sound bites? They're back. The sound bites are back. Tennessee.
They're winning.
Yeah.
Bama losing. Bama's not losing again to Oklahoma.
Yep.
Mizzou, they're going to win. And then once again.
You
I-
had them beating
beating
LSU.
LSU.
I have LSU winning that game. So you're a
I
lot
don't-
more
I
high
don't-
on Oklahoma than I am.
You turned to me like
I love John Mateer. I love John Mateer. I think he's a great quarterback. And Brent Venables, if you're going to hop on the defensive train of a defensive-minded coach, that's a great one to be behind because he was considered the best defensive coordinator for the first half of the college football playoff era. I think he's one of the best. I want to see him succeed. I think he has the quarterback to do it.
So you're saying they could go 9-3, or 10-2. You're saying
9-3.
9-3. So 10-2, 9-3 ceiling, and then floor probably 7-5. Yeah, I would agree with that. Moving on to the Fighting Lane Kivens.
This might be the trap team of the SEC.
Yeah.
This is going to just be the team that can just knock teams off high horses. They're just going to be ankle biters. Lane's got a year to grow. He's got the quarterback to be the guy who can just go out there and punch you in the mouth. I love Austin Simmons. I'm a huge fan of him. I think it's going to be great. But, yeah, this is going to be weird this year for them.
So
1-0-2-0,
10-2, 3-0.
3-1.
They lose to Tulane.
Tell me about Tulane, man. I wanted
Yeah,
to pick them.
fill
but
us
I
in on
didn't- I
Tulane
didn't have
here.
enough
With
reasons.
Tulane getting the transfer from BYU after the whole allegation thing that went through.
Alizations.
His name's Radcliffe. I forget Jake Radcliffe, but he was BYU's quarterback. Led him to a very successful year in the Big 12. I think Tulane, with their coach still being that good, I think this is a weird one for them. It's just a hunch feeling that they're going to win that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
I got him beating Tulane and then losing to LSU.
Same.
Yep. So 3-2, 4-2.
Wait, where's the second? Where's the second? Oh, you got 3-2. So I'm saying 4-1. Okay, 3-2,
4-2.
4-2,
Yep.
5-2.
What?
No. I
4-3.
picked Ole Miss to win that game.
Yeah.
Georgia?
Yeah. I think I picked them to win that game.
Why?
Well, it's a toss up, but
Okay.
because I
You think
think
Georgia's going to lose that game again at home this year?
no, I'm saying it's a toss up. I think I picked Ole Miss. I'm trying to stay consistent in my picking this episode, and I think it's because Ole Miss can score more than Georgia can score. Right? I think I said Georgia, right? Because I
think
said
you
they
said
stop
Georgia,
them.
too.
Yeah, I think they stop them.
I said Georgia.
Off the juice.
It's hard to
You
keep
going
up.
straight.
It's hard to keep up.
Hell
Was
yeah,
it like
bro.
190 predictions we made?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not remembering all that. I could try my best with the teams at the top, but
Right.
yeah. The middle ground's where it gets weird because there's like 5 losses.
Yeah.
It could go so many different ways. Losing Georgia, we're going to go 4-3. Oklahoma, that's a weird one. I had them going 4-4, and then I really don't know if Ole Miss. What did I have them on? Okay, yeah, I had them 8-4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see what I had them at.
Ole Miss loves playing Citadel, man.
Logan, you had them.
Yeah.
9-3.
I'd have to look.
I don't even see them on here. Are they at?
Yeah, it was on the first one. Yeah.
You have
Yeah, 9-3.
what?
Yeah.
Hold on. We got to get to these soon because he's got to break down his.
I got him at 10.
10-2.
I got him at 10 and 2 on mine.
Shit.
You got to look at the games, man.
11-2.
I got him
Yeah,
at 10 and
man.
2.
Our top 2 are the same.
Yeah.
Y'all are drunk on A&M. Y'all are drunk on A&M.
I'm cum drunk on all that money.
Like,
money.
What do you want me to do? So
Can't have
Does
that
that
much
Texas
money.
game not speak anything to you last year? They had
no.
they had the #1 atmosphere ever provided by Kyle Field, a night game against the in-state rival in Texas. And Marcel Reed didn't do jack shit. Put up 140 yards,
Gig
threw a
'em.
pick.
Gig him. Do the weird shit.
I'm like,
Do the weird shit.
Gagging on some balls in your mouth. man.
Gig him. Look, Texas. Mike Elko's got his recruits in
What's
this
so
year.
big about Mike Elko? The guy came from fucking Duke.
Yeah, and he killed it at Duke.
That was
And you know who else killed it at Duke? Steve Spurrier before moving to Florida. Duke has a history of producing coaches that do good elsewhere. That's what I'm saying. I think I don't know. I think I had him losing to South Carolina and maybe LSU. And I had to have had him beating Georgia. I guess I had to have him beating Georgia.
So then you have Florida losing to them.
Oh no, I had them losing to Florida for sure. Had them losing. No, wait.
Because you have Florida for 2 losses.
Two
on your
losses,
schedule.
which would be LSU and let me take a peek real quick. I had them losing LSU and A&M.
Y'all are too fucking high on A&M.
Look, bro, just because you
It's
don't
baffling.
like Mike Elko doesn't mean I can't like
It's
Mike
not Mike
Elko.
Elko. It's Marcel Reed. I'm not a fan of Marcel Reed. The guy didn't throw for 300 yards in a single game, didn't run for over 100 yards. So I don't know why everyone's thinking he's the second
Did he
coming.
fuck a lady you were trying to fuck that night at the bar or something?
First off, happily taken. Second off,
Logan, you got to hear these sound bites. You got to put your headphones on. Oh, sorry. I'll mess with it a little bit and tell me we need a new splitter.
It's back now. It keeps. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, we just need a new splitter. That's
Probably
it.
my fault.
No. It's the splitter because it's on me. Let me know whenever you can hear.
I mean,
them.
you are
Yeah, I got
genuinely
it back.
talking like Elko is Saban. Like to think that Elko in the second year,
No,
is top
they're ignorant.
Why not us?
Sarkisian and Kirby Smart.
Why not us?
I'm talking
The hell with
Ricky's
school,
had
dopey!
A&M above.
Mine did
LSU.
too. Mine had A&M above LSU.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
All right,
We'll see.
Let's keep going because we need to break down standings.
Yeah. That's fine.
All right, South Carolina. Fuck.
South Carolina, the 2025 Gamecock football schedule.
All right. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0,
Yes.
Yeah.
5-0,
5-0, 5-1.
6-0.
Y'all picked South Carolina. Or no.
I
You
I
did.
picked South
You did.
Carolina.
I'm not buying on South with that one.
Casey says DeBoer better than all these chumps.
Okay.
I like DeBoer. I have no problem with DeBoer. That's fine. I got him beating Oklahoma,
Yeah.
So you have them 6-0,
beating
7-0.
Alabama,
7-0,
Holy shit! You think they?
beating Ole Miss,
8-0,
losing to
Wow.
Texas A&M.
and then losing to Clemson.
No, I had him beating Clemson, so I fucked up
You
somewhere.
fucked up somewhere then there, didn't you? You have them 11-1.
Golly.
I have them at 10-2. I have them at 10-2.
your other loss? There can't be 6.
Might have been
two-loss
at might have
teams in
been at
the
Ole Miss.
SEC.
Might have been at Ole Miss.
There can't be 6 2-loss teams in the SEC.
That's what it is.
All right.
It just means more, man.
That's a crazy year. That's a
It
crazy
just
year,
means
dude.
more.
Yeah.
It just means more. They did it in basketball this year. Like a third of the bracket. It was like a third of the bracket, dude.
Yeah, it was.
We're taking it over.
Go Gators, national champs. National champs, baby.
Shout out Walter Clayton Jr. I love that kid.
Walter Clayton Jr.
He's
Fuck
killing it on. He killed it in the summer league, man.
No, yeah,
We'll see.
he's the new.
The Jazz have a lot of young studs.
He's the new. They could. It might have been Clemson. I might have had him losing at Clemson, but
right.
I don't think so.
Tennessee.
All right, this one's gonna be tough. The 2025 Tennessee Volunteers football schedule:
1-0, 2-0,
2-1, 3-1,
4-1,
4-1,
5-1,
5-2.
5-2, 6-2,
Toss up. That's a toss up right there.
6-3,
6-3,
7-3, and
7-4,
7-5.
7-5.
Yeah,
You got him
I
losing to
agree.
Vandy.
I agree.
I got him beating Vandy, so I say 8-4.
I got 7-5.
Wait, no, I picked Tennessee.
So you got him 8-4, 7-5. That's roughly what I'm thinking too. I mean, they could
If
beat Florida at the end of the season.
if Tennessee makes playoffs, meaning they go 9-3, meaning that they would beat teams along the line of Florida and Vandy, they would just need to beat those two. They can lose to Homa, they can lose to Bama, and they can lose to who's the other one?
I think if you lose to Georgia, Bama, and Oklahoma, you're out.
They have the easy.
Yeah, 0-1. I think I agree with you. I think Ohio State gets it.
0-1, 1-1,
1-1,
2-1, 3-1,
3-1,
4-1.
4-2.
4-1.
I genuinely just don't have Florida beating them.
That's fine.
I just don't.
We talked about it already.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I do have Oklahoma beating them, so I'm going to be right there with you
God, I
guys
hope.
at 4-2 because I think you guys had
You're
them lose.
4-2. I got Texas winning that one, so I'm at 5,
So we'll be at 5-2,
5-2.
6-2, 7-2. Even though Vandy took them to the wire last year.
Yeah. Well, that one's a sleeper game still
It's in
this year.
Austin.
But they'll be well prepared for it. Like,
Yes.
And then they go Georgia.
So 7-2, and then at Georgia, I had them losing to Georgia.
Same.
I haven't beaten Georgia.
Okay, so
These people don't give a shit.
All the band is out on the field. He's going to go into the end zone. Goes Davis. Oh my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. He's down the field. It's going to be to the goal line. It's going to be gone. It's a touchdown. And the Gators have won the game.
50 to the 40, Herman Whitfield to the 30, to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown FSU.
welcome to College Football Extravaganza Big Ten Record Preview. Hold on while I buy some time and add this other camera so you can see the two beautiful faces that are right in front of me. One, Justin Patrick on air, and the other, Logan Brown Comedy. What's going on, guys? Doing it hot.
It's a little Monday. Storm going on in our area, but it's over here now. 2 Saturdays away. Then next Monday, live, we'll be seeing that there is college football this Saturday. It'll be week 0.
College football.
Hell yeah, brother. What's going on, Logan?
I'm posting a link on my story to the live. Which if you're on the live, you don't need that. So what's up, guys?
What up? What up? Yeah, it says we got about 21 people in here. I started the show like at 7:30 with a streaming starting soon, and just did the last week's episode. I did an interview, and I was gonna play that, so I just did last week's show instead, which I think is probably a good idea moving forward. But right now, let's get into it, boys. We got Big Ten, the pretty much only other conference in college football besides the SEC now. I'm halfway joking, but not really. Every other conference is dead. All right. I mean,
AP poll.
yeah. Oh, you want to get to the AP poll
AP
first?
poll. Yeah,
All right.
AP
All right.
poll.
That's fine. That's fine. AP poll dropped today. They appreciated our Gators 2 spots more than the coaches did. So that's good news. I don't know if it's good news or bad news, but we'll see. Let me pull up a good image for us here.
Yeah, AP poll dropping the day. This is we're here. I mean, we are basically now we are here. So I mean, this is always really exciting, and I actually like this. You can compare the two right here with the coaches poll and the top 25 as well. So
Yeah, but here we go. They can see it now.
yeah. So we got Texas going to be number 1 and atop both polls. Penn State, Ohio State, they're swapping places. Penn State getting 23 first place votes. Only Texas is only beating them by 2 points. That's really close, actually. When you look at those points right there, 1552 and 1547, that's a really close differential when it comes to Texas almost not being the number 1 team to start off the year.
I mean, Penn State, they're returning more starters, and to me, you know, it's just like we were talking about last week in the issues with James Franklin. I think that's why they're number 2 and number 3 here. Yeah. The coaches saying, yeah, we think Ryan Day is a better coach. I don't know if that's what they're saying. I don't want to read into it that much, but they're definitely confident still in Ohio State's talent level, and I guess they don't see the issue with a new quarterback being that much of a hindrance for them.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting with Notre Dame. This is a big surprise to me. I think Clemson being up in the top 4, that's a surprise to me. Miami in the top 10, that might be a surprise to some people.
Top 10 in both polls, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I like Miami where they're at. Like we were talking about, their schedule is not that hard. They beat Notre Dame, they beat Florida. They could go undefeated.
No, I mean, this is that's the thing. The week 1, we have 3 top 10 matchups going on. Of course, we'll have LSU Clemson, we'll have Ohio State Texas, and then we'll also have Miami and Notre Dame. That week 1 is going to be insane, first off. But looking forward to it more than anything else. No difference between 7 through 10, though. We got Oregon, Bama, LSU, Miami, all 7 through 10 for both polls. And then we get down here, Arizona State, they're at 11 for both. Illinois, 12 for both. South Carolina, 13 for both. And then Michigan, 14 for both. And then we have Florida sneaking into the top 15.
Yeah, I like us in that range, you know, not too high, not too low, leaves us some room to grow there. I mean, SMU here still at 16. It's like, to me, I don't know if I'm gonna ride the Pony Express this year. I might hop off. Last year I was riding the Pony Express. This year I might not. What's your take on the Pony Express here, Justin?
I think with the Pony Express, you know, last year they kind of like snuck up on some people, and the coach was like, you know, he felt like they kind of got screwed over a little bit. They still made playoffs, which I'm just like, made playoffs, shouldn't be upset about that.
Right. And I said last week they had that Penn State had Boise State at home. They had SMU at home. Boise State was in the Fiesta Bowl, I think, if I'm correct. So
Correct, because Boise had a bye.
right. So, I mean, still lost in the first round play, but I mean they got to the playoffs. And as for SMU, what else can you want? You know,
Not much, but I think a big surprise to me here is Kansas State.
Right.
Avery Johnson,
right?
young guy. I think he's entering his second year starting now, and he's a smaller quarterback, but he's always been considered one of the top 10 quarterbacks of his class ever since high school, whether it was Elite 11, whatever it might be. But Kansas State being up here, that's a little bit of a surprise to me. Iowa State lacking offensively so much last year, that's kind of a surprise to see them in the top 25. And then we have Oklahoma, who I think Oklahoma, like in the coaches poll, I don't remember where they were, but to come in at 18th at the AP poll, that just shows you the volume that, Oklahoma's not even in the coaches poll, and they get shot up into 18th in the AP poll. That shows you the value that the AP views John Mateer to have, which is very surprising.
Yeah, and I didn't know the stat. He had an average of 330 or 340 yards per game last year at Washington State. So, I mean, if Brent Venables is looking for an answer to his offensive woes, I think that's where he went. I talked to a couple Miami fans on the Interesting Enough podcast. That's the one I did, and they were sad that Miami missed out and Mario Cristobal missed out on John Mateer.
Yep.
So they almost like him more than Carson Beck, if not more than Carson Beck. And that's that they kind of were giving Cristobal a slap on the wrist per se for missing out on that one.
Yeah, you also see Boise State. They snuck in for both polls. BYU not in the AP poll. Tech, they're making it. Tech's got a lot of hype around them this year, man.
They do.
See if they live up to it. And then we have Tennessee. They're sneaking in both polls as well. A&M, they're sitting at 19th on the AP poll.
Yeah, Texas Tech put out like a 12 to 13 minute video on their social media, basically saying, we went all in. We had a strategy, and we had extra money and opportunity and influx and money from the NIL and also these other deals that were coming in, and now is the only time we're allowed to spend it. So they went in and targeted transfers, and they brought in a bunch of guys. That's basically what they're saying. This is a make or break year, and it was a pretty good video that they released. So go check it out. I could pull it, but we have a lot of teams to get to today.
Yeah, Big Ten, man. It's going to be interesting. But the AP poll being out, we are basically we're in the fast track to college football. It's week 0 coming up next Saturday. We'll see a few teams, nothing really of much significance playing in week 0 next week, but still it'll be always a great time to have college football on. I know when it comes to next week, we're going to be talking a little bit about the Ireland game more than anything else. That's about it. Not the significance that we saw FSU and Georgia Tech last year, but still it'll be fun.
Are you ready for it? You ready to get into it?
Get into it.
All right. Our first team from the Big Ten, the 2025 Illinois football schedule, the Fighting Brent Bielemas.
I think Illinois, this is an interesting one. A team that was just so sneaky, able to last year just pop up and really stay in the top 25 for what seemed like most of the year last year, I'd have to say. I think they'll sit probably in the 7-5 spot. I think their ceiling could be no higher than 9-3, but with losses to more than likely Indiana, Ohio State, Washington, and then keep scrolling down for me, Rob. Who knows what Wisconsin could do? That's always going to be interesting too.
Right. I gave Illinois the benefit of the doubt on some of these games. I think I had them losing. I have them winning up until Indiana, and Indiana's kind of a toss-up game. I think I had them losing to Indiana and losing to Ohio State, but and then USC is a toss-up to me. So I'm looking at 9-3, and I think the ceiling's 10-2.
You don't have them losing to Washington?
No, not right now. I like Altmaier.
I like Damon Williams out of Washington. He was the best quarterback at camp at Manning Passing Academy. And for that game to be...
Well, I need you to tell me about Washington here. Tell me a little bit about Washington, because I might switch up some of my picks.
Yeah, I don't know much.
Damon Williams is the guy. Is all you need to know. And that, too, this is being played in Husky Stadium, which,
right,
in my opinion, top 6 place to play in college football. Like, one of the loudest environments.
But have you been there?
I haven't been there, but it's still one of the coolest stadiums, coolest backdrops, and it's very, very loud when the team is doing very good. So I think 50,000 there, it feels like 80.
Justin, you got some stands. Casey Rayleigh says, you look so good tonight. So hot.
Thank you, Casey.
You're making him blush on camera, Casey. Stop that. Quit that.
What you got, Logan?
I got something. All right. Are we done with Illinois?
We can. What do you think? What do you
wanna
think
talk
their
about-
floor ceiling? Give me a floor ceiling for the clip here. Because I'm thinking, possible loss at Wisconsin, possible loss at Washington, possible loss, more definitely a loss at Ohio, or with Ohio State.
I think with Indiana, that game is gonna decide like who is a serious Big Ten contender. Between Indiana and Illinois, because both teams like have not like a significant amount of hype, but they're not like out of the race as of right now.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They don't get super screwed with the schedule, but they do catch USC, Indiana on a good year, and Ohio State and at Wisconsin. I mean, it's not the easiest Big Ten schedule out there, that's for sure. But yeah, so we're at 7-5, and then maybe 9-3 ceiling. I think that's reasonable. So Illinois, I think overall good year. I like the direction the program's going, and hope you get to the ceiling, but it's a tough road ahead.
I think last year we saw the Big 12. It was like a chaos. A lot of people called it a chaos conference or whatever.
Yeah.
I think we could see that in the Big 10 this year in a way. Like historically, it's been like 3 big teams. Penn State, Ohio State, and Michigan. But now I think we could see those teams fall to conference games a lot more. We might see a weird conference championship just because it was a weird season. You know what I mean? It's a lot of unknowns.
I do. That's kind of what I was looking at. I mean, you got Illinois, who's halfway decent, could play spoiler.
Indiana could fuck up a lot.
Indiana could with Stignetti. You got Nebraska with Raiola.
I got a Big Ten team. I'm gonna read their stats and I want you guys to guess. It's why I wore red today. It's a red team.
Oh yeah.
I wore my Naruto shirt because the main theme of Naruto is the fighting spirit, and this team exemplifies the fighting spirit.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. What
like Naruto Uzumaki?
Because we said after the AP poll, but I thought we were doing the AP poll at the end.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're right. I fucked up. So
no, you're good.
Give us these stats.
All right. Number 2 in points per game. Number 1 in rushing yards per game. Number 2 in total yards per game. Number 3 in turnover margin. And number 10 in passing yards per game. Their coach is all time. Yeah, last year. Their coach all time is 130 and 37. Better than Michael Jordan in the playoffs.
Wait, so the coach has 37 losses?
All time.
Definitely not Ohio State and Ryan Day.
I mean, is it?
They consistently won Big Ten games by like 40 points last year.
It'd have to be. It
had to be Indiana,
it
right?
had to be Indiana.
Their only loss was to the champion and to the runner-up.
Yeah, it has to be Indiana. Yeah.
It is Indiana.
Awesome. I see why you did that.
Those numbers snuck up on me, dude. I looked at them. This is right out of the Lindy book, man. I had to look them up. I was like, that doesn't seem right.
Oh yeah, no,
they were
that
stacked.
happened, dude.
No, they were 9-0. Like they were. Curtis Roy,
there's really like a lot of reasons to believe they only got better too. And I know their schedule's a lot tougher, but you can't just. I mean, they only lost to literally the people in the national championship.
Yeah,
like there's no reason to count them out. And Cignetti is like, I think he's a winner, dude. When he got hired, he said, "Google me, I win."
He is a
That's
winner.
Fire.
Like you can see, even when he brought James Madison from FCS to FBS, immediate success for them. I mean, you got to remember, and then when he was at James Madison, just all-time success once again, just having constant success. I mean, he is a guy who knows how to win, will win, and he's overall just a good football coach. Just ran into a buzzsaw. I don't think that team or program was prepared for that. I also didn't like, we talked about the first podcast of the year, and that was him trying to take a punch at the SEC about the record scheduling. I'm like, hey, man, just know your role. Know your role a little bit, But he's definitely one of the better coaches right now in football.
Also, they get the California transfer at quarterback, and he was like stunted last year because they had like no one to throw to, so they were just throwing screens. Like
they had
play.
like one decent receiver.
He couldn't do anything, but he was a highly touted prospect.
Well, Logan, let's get into Indiana. You brought him up for a good reason. Great segue, king of segues. And they start off with Old Dominion here in 2025. That's I mean, I got win here, and then with Illinois coming to town.
That's the prove it game.
Yeah, that is the prove it game for both teams.
Yeah.
And that's a good game. That we get that in mid to late September. So I don't know. I think I had Indiana winning that one. Then they go to Iowa.
That's another Big Ten dark horse, I think.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
another
Iowa-
test-it game.
I think Iowa is going to be very interesting. Talk is that they have their best quarterback that they've had in years.
Right.
So.
And
Now, what does that mean in Iowa terms compared to college football terms?
right.
Probably still not even
Wasn't
top
he
50.
a FCS champion? Something like that. That's cool.
It is year 2 under their new offensive coordinator, and they still are going to have that Iowa defense, right? They're still going to have the Iowa defense that we know and love. I think they're still going to produce at tight end. I'm curious to see how far they take a step up. Like we said last show, is Iowa State the new Iowa? And I think we all agreed that that might be true.
I mean, Iowa State, I don't think really could get much offense. They had studs on the team too. Offensively, I'm not very impressed with Iowa State, but I think with Indiana, you're going to have a little bit of a tougher time. I mean, you have to go to Oregon, to Illinois. Oh, sorry, no, you're going to be in Indiana for that one. You have to go to Penn State.
Yeah,
and-
Oregon, Penn State are the 2 losses I think I have for them right now.
I think 8-4.
Yeah.
That's where I got them.
I think, and you know what? Floor is 7-5 because I could see them losing 1 here to Illinois, 2 to Oregon, 3 to Penn State.
You have to give UCLA some sort of attention.
Yeah, that's
You
a tough.
know,
Yeah, to me,
They have a playoff quarterback at the
Right.
helm now. Not saying like, yeah, there was a bunch of fucking bullshit with the guy all throughout the offseason, which is fine. He's still a decent.
he can
quarterback.
still sling the ball.
He was very young last year. I think he's in a much tougher position being at UCLA, but I'm not going to discredit the fact that he did take Tennessee to the playoffs. You know, he ran to a buzzsaw that was Ohio State. I don't know, UCLA. That's going to be a team that you just won't know about until we get there.
Right, yeah, and that's why I have that as a toss-up game, and then still Illinois toss-up game here. So floor 7-5, I think, and then you could look at 10-2. I think as a ceiling, or maybe even 11-1 if you get one of the wins against Oregon or Penn State, which I would be so excited for.
If they're everything they should be on paper, and they win the games they should win, and lose the games they're supposed to lose, they can make it to the Big Ten championship. Even if they don't, there's a world they make it in the playoff again.
Stignetti might tell you we're not supposed to lose any games, but we'll see. We'll see what Dan
He's
Lanning.
got the dog in him, dude. He's a real winner.
Yeah, I like Stignetti.
Winning is a trait. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right, moving on to the 2025 Iowa Hawkeyes football schedule.
Love these guys.
Who the fuck is that? They start off with U of Albany, Great Danes, the Great Danes of Albany. I've never heard of this team.
Really?
No.
Their basketball program isn't the worst thing in the world.
Solid defense. That's a win. Okay.
New York,
I
baby.
love how we always get the Iowa State-Iowa rivalry in week 2 or early on. I got Iowa winning it this year.
Yeah. I like Iowa. I think they're consistent, and adding a quarterback into it.
But
Again, like you said, the best quarterback at Iowa of all time. How good is that, really?
but people have Iowa State ranked ahead of them right now. So
Yeah.
what am I wrong about, Justin?
With Iowa State, I don't know. These once again, these two teams, I'm not even gonna act like I know them, and they're just always two teams where it's just it's not gonna be entertaining football. It's gonna be kind of old school. It's gonna be very run heavy. It's gonna be one in the trenches.
Beautiful.
It's gonna be just two teams that are just gonna kind of just punch it out. You're not gonna see a lot of a passing game really, but yeah, I don't know. I'd probably go with Iowa State.
Yeah, I mean, but the years that Iowa State is even supposed to win, or they are actually on paper better, they lose somehow anyway. I think it's because it's an early in the season game too. I think that has something to do with it.
They lost 20-19 last year.
Yeah, I think there was a muff punt that might have been last year or the year before.
Is it like a Auburn-Alabama situation? Where I feel like it's a toss-up.
No, it was like a last minute muff punt in their own or in opponent's territory and kicked a field goal to win. I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, not cool for Iowa State, but whatever. All right, Minutemen win. So you got 2-1, 3-0 potentially. Rutgers, I'm calling that 4-3. 4-0, 3-1. Indiana, I got Indiana winning. At Wisconsin, that one's a toss-up to me here. I think I got Wisconsin winning that one just because it's at Camp Randall. No other reason right now. No other reason whatsoever.
Camp Randall.
Who you got in Iowa and Wisconsin, Justin?
I'm gonna stick with Wisconsin. I think we got to see a turnaround from Luke Fickell this year, man.
He's in the hot seat, on the hot seat for sure. I don't know if we covered him, but I think he might be on the hot seat, or it's at least getting warm.
What did he do to get that job?
Took Cincinnati to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that'd be the best way to put it, I guess.
No, yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that was him.
Consistently won at Cincinnati, too.
Yeah. No, well, that's the thing. He had to go undefeated the year prior, and then it's like, okay,
Yep.
you have to do it again this year,
Mhm.
and then we'll give you the playoff spot.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And he did it.
He did it.
And,
yeah.
you know, lost to Bama. Who cares, man? Like,
They've
that
been
guy,
a big
that guy-
launch pad.
yeah, he was stud.
Yeah, Ritter was under fire that entire game. That was I remember watching that. I was rooting for him, but it's like, I don't know. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? But yeah, okay. You're sticking with Wisconsin. I got Wisconsin. Logan's on Wisconsin. So we'll call it 2 losses. 2 losses maybe, because we'll give Iowa State the benefit of the doubt since they're ranked ahead. You're going to have a tough time, back-to-back losses. Penn State's gonna win that one. I'm not saying there's no way Iowa could win.
Like I said, I think it's gonna be a little bit of Big Ten magic this
Right.
year. Something in the air,
Yeah,
Everybody's gonna be taking everybody out in a way.
yeah.
I think they. What are you saying? Sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I thought I was gonna move on to Minnesota. I was gonna say I think they beat Minnesota pretty easily. Just
I had them
'cause
beating Minnesota as well.
Minnesota's gonna be playing dirty. Not dirty, but like trenches.
You know how PK Fleck is with his dirty
They're
bald
gonna be
head.
playing trench warfare, and you're not gonna beat Iowa at their own game.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, you have Mark Gronkowski at the quarterback spot for Iowa this year, and he's coming from the Jackrabbits.
Oh, Jackers, baby.
Yes.
I I show the Jackrabbits mad respect.
Championship Jacker.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Tough time. You get back on the winning track, and then you got to bring Oregon to Kinnick Stadium in the pink locker rooms. Oregon is going to paint them green. Oregon's going to win. I got them winning big time. And then you go to USC. I actually have Iowa winning this game.
Yeah, fuck USC.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin is a travesty.
Because at this point, you have to win. You're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses, and you got to win out the rest of the season to feel good about yourself, right? It's tough. I got them winning against USC, but it's a toss-up game. USC could win. And you know what? I'm feeling that right now. I think even on my prediction earlier today, I had USC winning.
USC, I don't know what to feel with them.
I don't know what to feel with them either. That's why I'm going back and forth on it.
It is Lincoln Riley. It's going to be a lot of offense. I mean,
I said Lane Kiffin. Lincoln Riley. Did I say Lane Kiffin or Lincoln Riley earlier?
I think you said Lincoln Riley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I take back my take back.
We'll throw the challenge flag, instant review
Yeah.
on your coach. Yeah, we can do coach flashcards next podcast. Make sure we're right. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a toss up at this point. Obviously, that's late in the season. That's mid-November. But I'll call it a win because I think they get another win against Michigan State. Although I'm not too sure on Michigan State. Second year under the new head coach there, so we'll see what they can do. But I do have them losing to wrap up the season at Nebraska.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm looking at 6-6 or maybe even 5-7. What are you smiling at here?
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to diss you on that one. I feel like Matt Rule, he's going to be good this year, man. So I feel it.
Are you feeling Nebraska tonight?
I'm feeling Nebraska.
Oh yeah.
I like Nebraska this year.
All right, I think that wraps it up. So I think floor is like 5-7, and I think ceiling is like
8-4.
8-4.
I want to give them a better ceiling, but yeah.
Yeah,
There isn't one. I mean,
No.
yeah.
not right now. They could come out and start stomping ass.
Yeah, if this dude's like a first overall pick or whatever.
Yeah, and Iowa does. Iowa will do that. like last year or the year before, I can't remember. They got on a hot streak where they were just like undefeated for like 6 or 7 games, and then they lost to like Ohio State, or they might. It was the year they beat Ohio State, I'm pretty sure, and then they went and lost to fucking Purdue or someone, and I was like, that's just Iowa.
There was also the year that they beat Michigan in like a top 3 matchup.
Yeah.
On like a walk-off field goal, which those were like the golden days, and they were making the Big Ten championship and losing, or they were going up against Michigan State in the Big Ten championship and once again losing. But yeah, like that's kind of like the story of what Kirk Furnowitz was with them.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, at least you're kind of in that range though. You got the. I don't know. It could go lower, but we're calling the floor 5-7, ceiling 8-4. Moving on, this one's, hopefully we can wrap through this one a little bit.
I'm just going to say like 4-8.
Yeah. The 2025 Maryland Terrapins football schedule. Florida Atlantic. I called that a win for them, but I don't, I'm not even too sure about that. NIU, you got an NIU team coming back with a chip on their shoulder this year. That's a tough game for Maryland. Camp Randall, that's a loss. Washington, loss.
No love to Townsend.
No. Well, no.
No love to Coach Shinnick.
He is there. That's right. Okay. Townsend wins.
Yeah, you love the old UWF coach right there. Shout out Pete Shinnick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't really had good years there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He needs to come back to UWF where he wins national championships, baby.
I have to say on record, no, we love Coach Nobles. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, no. Who was on his staff too, right? He was on
the
Shinnick's
OC
staff.
of the national championship.
Yeah.
And now he's back he was also the first ever quarterback to take a snap at UWF too.
Or don't we have the guy who was committed to Florida and then he got
Marcus Stokes, yeah.
Marcus Stokes. Yeah, I'm excited to see Marcus Stokes throw the ball this year.
It's his 3rd year.
Yeah, so I think he'll do good. But yeah, so Townsend, I think they get the win there. Can we call it 3-0?
Call it 3-0, and then they go a whopping 1-8 streak.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 2 and
Loss.
8.
Lost at Wisconsin.
Loss.
Washington lost.
Maybe.
Loss.
Maybe beat Rutgers. Loss. Maybe beat Michigan State.
Yeah.
Michigan State's also pretty bad this year.
Well, I don't want to call them bad, but I just think they're unproven right now. Like I said, 2nd year under the new head coach. I'm like, I think I've got to give the last game to Michigan State just because it's at Michigan. No, it's at Ford Field. That's in Detroit.
You want to hear some shit that just came through my line?
What? What's going on? Do we have breaking news?
I don't know if I call it breaking, but it's up and I guess it's spiraling a little bit. From our old guy TND Takeover, who's always going to be the best guy to follow on college football, posting the Oklahoma quarterback John Mateer deleted his Venmo transactions after it showed him sports betting on a USC versus UCLA game in 2022.
Oh!
Now, here's how you can feel about this. 1, the kid wasn't even 18 at the time. 2,
You didn't play for him, right?
look at his fucking Venmo transaction. Like, you put like a caption on your Venmo.
Yeah.
He literally puts in the caption, sports gambling, parentheses, UCLA versus USC.
What a hemorrhoid.
If I was an attorney and I was trying to snoop in his shit and I'm labeling it for evidence, that's what I would label it for evidence, probably.
Like, he literally says, and then like he does another one just says sports gambling. I'm like, how are you?
That is so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he needs a pocket to protect his brain because obviously something's off there. Something's off. He might just be a bro. He might just not give 2 fucks.
Well, who's looking at John Mateer's Venmo history from 3 years ago right now?
Yeah, that's so insane.
I hate that shit. It happens all the
insane.
time though. Like someone's just like, let me go do a deep dive on
Why
this.
would he delete it though?
Huh?
Did he delete it because it started blowing up, or did it blow up because he deleted it?
It could come back to bite him. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
He was an NCAA.
Is the light too bright there? Is that good? Is that fine? All right.
He wasn't an NCAA athlete at the time.
Yeah.
He was gambling underage. He was also. It's also very frowned upon to be a high school athlete or an NCAA athlete. I know if you're an NCAA, you basically have to sign a contract saying that you will not do this, even if you're like an employee
Yeah.
of a NCAA school. You cannot do that. So yeah.
Yikes. Well, if you can't gamble in high school,
But there's also more. Before I want to let
I want to get the.
Oh, keep going.
and shout out to Trevor because he wanted me to say the rest of these, but there was more transactions. He deleted all of his Venmo transactions. He would send Venmos that said "big fat cock." He would send ones that said "turning gay,"
Hell yeah.
"gay boy,"
That's what I.
and then he paid Quinn McCarthy on April 13th, 2023, with the caption "slapping some balls."
Hell yeah.
I gotta steal these Venmo transaction tags. Slapping some balls is funny.
That's some normal shit, right? But that's what you do to like keep it inconspicuous.
Yeah, every time Joey pays Joey Clark, former host of the show, every time he pays someone, I think a roommate or whatever, he's paid me. It says butt plugs every single time.
That's good.
Yeah.
Or I always put not drugs.
Not drugs is good.
Not
That's
illegal.
a fun one. I don't know. I think I've done sex.
I'm just an emoji guy.
Yeah, I do emoji. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
an
yeah.
emoji guy because it's cryptic, you know.
Yeah. Well, if it's like rent or something, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pizza emoji.
Yeah.
Easy. But, you know, if it's your buds, you want to mess with them. I mean, I've definitely said to my brother, because we do UFC bets, just between us two, and I'll go UFC fights, you know, fuck you, or UFC, haha, I win. But butt plugs is good. Butt plugs plural is the go-to on the vid. I don't know. You don't send any funny Venmo thing?
I have. I mean,
Go to your Venmo right now.
I'll go through my Venmos right now. Let's see.
I will say I am mostly serious on Venmo because I don't want to look back and go, what did I pay him for? And it just say butt plugs, and I'm like, I know I did not pay him for butt plugs.
I usually don't even say like words, but if I scroll like really far down, I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, sometimes there's no words.
There was a period of time where I would just send a period. I would literally just send a period.
Yeah, there it is. UFC 4 exclamation points. Let me see. Like I gotta find one for my. Yeah, no, this is. Who is like you were saying? Who's diabolical enough to go through his shit?
I don't know. This can really come. Like this might throw out all the Oklahoma hype because we might get a suspension. Who knows what we might get. It'd be fucked up. And
there's a statute of limitations. Damn it!
It was probably someone from Texas who's been sitting on this, saying, "I'm gonna wait till we get 2 weeks into the year. Like we're gonna wait. Like we're gonna get within 2 weeks of the season." And then I'm gonna fucking blow this up.
Oh,
because now Brent Venables and the crew are like, fuck.
That's
Brent Venables
good.
might be out of a job. John Mateer, he's got to figure some shit out.
That's what Magoo said. I don't know if he was typing it first or you said it, but Magoo out here watching the pod. Welcome back. Said Texas fans would. I was thinking of vindictive ex-girlfriend, but Texas fans sounds more reasonable to me.
Yeah, definitely some like chronically online guy that just watches his or went through everyone's, transactions.
The thing is, can you hold him legally accountable? Because it's not a true. It's just swapping money, it's not a true, like there's no invoice number behind it.
I don't think the state's gonna hold him accountable, like as far as the state coming after him, but the NCAA might try and do some shit. Because they don't want. This is what they don't want. They want to discourage this from happening. Players betting on games.
Yeah, gambling's getting so huge now, though, that it's like.
My thing was he wasn't a current player, though, right?
Yeah, and I was gonna say like, my little brothers, one's in middle school, one's in high school. My girlfriend's little brother's in high school right now. I was in high school not long ago. High schoolers are gambling, dude. All of them.
Oh yeah,
and it's just happening on the apps.
Yeah,
You can lie on the age thing so easily.
Well, you got to be 18, right? So
yeah, but you can just say you're not.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You could just say you are, and there's no like ID check or anything.
Yeah,
or
it's like
people use on the ones that require that, they use their mom's ID, and it's just like,
right.
So I think every football player in high school is gambling on games. So I don't think they want to start cracking down on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be, I don't know.
No, that's a fair point.
They might leave it alone. Also, it takes them so long to investigate things and do things that he's gonna play.
I hate how my computer. I want this to be lower. I want to see
it
y'all's
is
face.
very funny. All I can see is your eyes.
Yeah.
I always love, and Trevor, this is honestly just shout out Trevor. There's just a bunch of $5 and $5 transactions between us throughout football season.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
I love
much
that.
after that. And they all just say thanks.
Do you guys bet on the games like amongst yourselves? Is that what's going on, or
Legally speaking, no.
legally speaking? No, I don't think that's illegal. You can place a friendly wager
Do
on
friendly.
the
We'll
game.
say they're friendly wagers.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I think so. Is that? Do we have any final thoughts on John Mateer? Hopefully, he doesn't get suspended.
I really hope not, because I y'all know me. I'm big on the hype train of John Mateer. So like, if he does get booted, I'm gonna be a little
kinda
annoyed.
BS, dude.
I'd be a little annoyed because I feel like this is one of the guys that we are all really excited to see.
I am.
Yeah, like, and so I'm really hoping. It
Well,
sucks
gamble.
because these things just always coincidentally just happen right before the season, just to fuck up your life, fuck up your mind.
Yep.
Yep.
Kid's 19 though.
He made a mistake a few years ago.
Well,
What did you say? 20? You said 2022?
Yeah, 2022 and 2023. The kid was like 17 and 16, 17.
And a half, dude. 17 and a half, brother.
Fucking throwing out sports gambling on the fucking Venmo transaction is crazy. Though.
Because I don't know. I mean, what is his mindset then? He's like, oh, hope this, there's no way this can bite me in the butt later on in life. Yeah, it's funny. All right. Logan, before we move on, you did bring up your brother. And so he's been popping up on my Facebook friend suggestions.
Oh, that's so funny.
I haven't added him yet.
Well, you should.
But I will. But I wanted to bring this up. I was waiting. He's got a picture of him playing football as his profile pic, which is pretty cool. He looks like a huge dude playing for
Big
Catholic.
dog.
Yeah. But the kid that he's blocking in that picture is so tiny. Have you know what I'm talking about?
No, I know exactly what you mean.
I would put another one up of him going big on big with a dude.
Oh yeah,
pause.
Yeah, I would love to see my brother just getting big with another dude and they just get hard. Just put in some work and get hard together.
Yeah. Just go hard.
Just two dudes getting hard on the field together, man. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, I want him to change. Tell him to change that. Cause it's so small. It's so small.
I want to see big dudes. No, you're right. It is kind of fucked up.
It's funny. It's funny though. All right.
Lucas, if you're listening,
yeah.
you should be listening.
We'll send him this clip. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. And because
Today was his media day. Let me airdrop you a picture.
yeah, it's a badass. It's a badass picture of him. But the dude, the dude is like probably my height or smaller and way skinnier. And it looked like he was playing maybe D end or maybe it was a safety or linebacker coming
That's
down.
what we do at Catholic, man. We schedule them other Catholic schools with them little boys, them little bands.
And West
Wait,
Florida.
okay, hang on. Maybe I have my information wrong.
Where are you sending it through?
Oh, John Mateer is 21. He was in the NCAA when that went down. Ugh. Buddy's fucked. Buddy's fucked.
You think so?
He was an NCAA athlete, gambling on NCAA games. He is fucked.
Oh, damn.
He played at
Yep.
2022 versus Stanford. Thanks, Trev.
Yep, it's over. Damn. Live on the air.
Did he just text that to you?
Yeah, he sent me his 2022 stats. He played against Stanford, went 2 for 2. Oh, man.
Trevor, put that in the
Yeah.
comments, baby. We'll throw that up.
Live on air, we find out his career's done. So Oklahoma, let's go back and do a record prediction now with no QB.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, man. This is brutal, dude. Oklahoma's freaking cooked.
That sucks.
They're freaking
dude.
cooked,
You hate
dude.
to see that, man.
Oh, I saw you share this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude's this should be his new profile picture for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that one right
New
there.
team, go shorter. We're gonna come into town.
The
and we'll-
Hill. Is that what they
Yeah, man.
Why is it the Hill? Yeah.
It's Big Hill or some shit.
He's a lot more brown than you.
Yeah, you got a lot more Mexican genes. So that's what happened.
So how can they prove this, though? They can't technically.
Here's how I see it. If you're not playing in the game that you're betting on, and you have no effect, it does not.
No, because you could know. It's like insider trading.
That's true. That's true, I guess. you could know some shit. But I mean, fuck the Hard Rock and fuck like all these gambling.
Honestly, it's like, oh no, protect insurance agencies and casinos. Like,
Yeah.
no, dude, what?
No, if I have some inside information,
Fuck 'em.
I'm betting on the game. If I know a green dildo's gonna hit the court, if I'm in the crowd and I see a green dildo, and someone's got it, and I know he's about, I'm a bet right there on it.
Well, it's like the whole like Super Bowl streaking bet.
Yeah,
You know, it's like I can lay down $5,000, and if it's plus 350, you know, I'll get like 15 or 16
Right.
back, and you know, my bail will be 15 or my bail will be 5. I just banked $10,000
Right.
and a mugshot.
and that's what's going on with the WNBA and the green dildo stuff. People are it's like a cryptocurrency pump now. It was on like Tim
also,
Pool's podcast.
There's like a syndicate of people doing it.
Right, yeah. They're trying to pump the crypto coin and also bet on it, sports bet on it.
Crypto stuff is weird, man.
That is weird.
I feel like Joe Rogan right now.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
We are getting off track.
Anyways,
I
Michigan.
feel like this is more interesting than talking about the fucking Big Ten.
No, it
Shit.
is. No, it is.
Like-
So okay. Well, we'll keep talking because like, if he was of age, an NCAA player. I'm gonna pull up the rule here, the rule on gambling, and I'll even pull up and see if we have anything going on with.
I think it was
here.
Kayshawn. Was it Kayshawn? No, it wasn't Kayshawn Butte. One of the LSU players was, I think it might have been Kayshawn Butte that was doing some
believe
same
so.
shit. I feel like Kayshawn Butte was always some little fuck shit in
Yeah, he
college.
kind
but
of got over it.
Did he send you anything? Any specific article?
I just saw TND take over. I doubt any news outlets have this out right now.
T&D takeover. I follow them on Instagram. Great page over there. Guys running some good stuff on Instagram, I'm guessing.
Yep. Right there, that first post, yeah.
Wow. Okay. We'll pull this up right now. Share this tab instead.
I love the second comment right there,
There we
bro.
go.
Could have made it more obvious, which is like, yeah.
Yeah.
Just go ahead, just click to the next slide.
Oklahoma QB John Mateer deleted his Venmo transactions after it showed him sports betting. Yeah. I mean, if you're in the NCAA, oh my God.
What a dummy. And
Sports
his-
gambling.
and his profile picture.
Yeah.
It's just wow. That was such a good clip.
Oh no.
Look at these things.
Slapping some balls, baby. Big fat cock. Turning gay. Gay boy. He's got good friends. 2 friends named Quinn, though. You got Quinn Roth and Quinn McCarthy. You need to stop hanging out with the Quinns. Hudson, Kyle. These are super white names. Hanging out with the wrong people. John Mateer 5. Yeah. Oh my God. 7 friends though. See.
That's where I found it weird.
Yeah. It's public somehow. And people got into it.
But you know what? The thing is, go back to those Venmo requests. These are I can't, Rob.
Sorry.
These are all his teammates at Washington State, too. Kyle Thornton played at Washington
Ooh,
State.
this could
Oh.
really bad.
That's not good.
This
Those
could be a
aren't
whole
frat
thing.
dudes.
This could be a whole thing. I know Kyle Thornton. He played for them.
Here you go.
Quinn Roth did.
And Oklahoma season is down the drain.
You know, I feel like they won't like dig into it too much though, as long as it wasn't anyone playing in the games being betted on. You know what I mean?
I didn't hear that last part. Sorry.
They're not gonna dig into it too deep if it's not like if there's no one, if none of those guys were playing in the games they were gambling on, then I don't think that it'll be like
Right.
too big of a deal.
But then maybe they dig into their
Not unless
history.
they were.
But in 2022, those are all conference teams that they're betting on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wasn't Booty betting on? I thought he bet on like a Texas A&M game or something
he did.
like that, and he was kind of untouched.
Bro actually
His stats
reposted
are
a
also-
random burner tweet acting like it was real. So this guy's saying it's not real. He's saying fake news, not real news. I don't know. I think it seems real so far, but
Why would it
Why would they-
specifically be with Washington State teammates?
right.
No, go back to the other two, by the way. The sports gambling transactions. What was that guy's name? Richard Roden. Who is Richard Roden?
I think it's AI.
We'll look him up.
Look up this story, bro. I'll look it up. Let me see if there's like. I doubt it.
But the thing is like they get deleted.
They said he already.
he deleted
addressed it.
he deleted all these as soon as it went live. It was like an oh fuck moment, and that's where we're like, oh, this is definitely him, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of like where you would kind of be like, hey, like if this is really, if it was fake, why would he run to the Vimeo and start deleting it?
Yeah, I think it's real. Just that guy in the comments was saying it's not real. You got a $3 million NIL deal,
Well,
and
he's a
you doing
fucking
this?
backup back then, you fucking dumbass. The damn Cam Ward. What do you want from him?
Yeah, this was years ago. That's exactly what they're saying. He's building generational wealth. Yeah, that's good.
Shout out Scuba Sooner.
I know, right? Hold up.
Oh,
Okay. He's proud of his woman. Good job.
This is literally breaking.
I cannot find. Yeah, I'm not finding.
I go within past hour and there's like. I literally think it's gonna take by the end of this pod maybe. Not even.
We're gonna cut the music. We're gonna cut the music on this one. What? Let's see. I'm gonna look on X and see.
Hey, let's watch this lion.
You want to see this lion? What this lion does?
What did
He's
he
just
do?
walking. He's just
Does
gonna walk.
anything?
Yeah. John Mater. Follow.
Alright,
Yeah.
if these John Mateer.
I'm gonna share. Let me share this instead, real quick. There we go. All right.
What a guy.
If these John Mateer transactions are true, two things can be said. Why? Why would you put sports gambling when you are a redshirt freshman and it's illegal by the NCAA? Two, who the heck looks at athletes' Venmo transactions from 3 seasons ago? Texas fans. Texas Longhorn fans do.
Wonder how the guy who found this
Yeah,
felt.
who broke this?
Like when you came across this, it's like, do you feel like you struck gold in the weird way of like, I just fucked someone's life up?
yeah.
You know?
Well,
It
yes.
might become common to go check Venmo transactions. Of
That's gonna be the new
everyone now.
thing. I mean, because I
Yeah.
feel like everyone goes back and looks at like Joe Burrow's fucking tweets from like 2015 when he's like a junior, senior in high school.
Shout out CFB Talk Daily. Yeah, the Texas fan has been holding on to this for months. Yeah, that's exactly what you said, Justin.
Yep.
Yep. So if T&D broke this, someone reached out to their Instagram account and said, I need some money from you because I have a story that you're going to want to break. And that's probably how that went down.
That's what I'm calling BS on this AI creation. Nobody's creeping
Yeah.
people's Venmos.
Okay, so here's a little closer answer to your Roten kid. He's got family close to him, I see. Landon Roten looks like a football player. Luke Roten. Let's see. Yeah. This is like a whole family thing going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible game to pick there, if real, though. Let's
Oh
see.
yeah, this game. We talked about this game. I feel like we were at your house. We talked about this game.
These are the highlights. Oh, 16-minute video? Yeah, we can't do
Well,
that.
just go. I want to see the final score.
We got the final score.
Oh, what a game!
Yeah, hold up. I'll throw this up there for the people real quick.
What a game! 48-45, 2 minutes remaining.
I mean, this is a great game to bet on.
No, it'd be a nail biter more than anything.
I don't
Shit.
remember who won. Let's see.
Who's the quarterback back then.
Oh, throws a pick. Doesn't matter. USC is going to win. Best uniform game in college football whenever they both wear the home colors.
Pretty sure Jackson Dart was he the quarterback at USC during this time?
Potentially. Let's see. 2022. Who is that?
Thornton.
Yeah. Let's go to a USC drive. 13.
Was that Caleb? That's Caleb.
Yep, that is. Yep. Caleb Williams, baby. All right, let's get back to these. Sharing these. Man.
Jax was the quarterback in 21. Woody wore the fucking little cross on his face and shit.
Looks like everyone's pretty much consensus. Texas fan. Some guys saying UW fan, Washington fan. Welcome to the SEC. Oh, yeah. It just means more, baby. Dude, Yeah, X is going wild. Compliance. Oh man, developing story here.
Interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, it will. All right, have we had enough? Have we had enough here?
I think we feasted.
I think we did.
We'll see what
Well,
happens.
let's check on it at the end of the episode. See if someone real has, like, ESPN made an article or something.
I doubt that.
Good idea.
They know better than to wait till there's real deal up. They don't usually jump on these factoids like this.
Right. Now, we're going to get to this team here, and there's a big question mark for this team. That team is the 2025 Michigan Wolverines. Michigan. And, no slouch of a schedule either here. You got New Mexico State or New Mexico at home. Just watch out for an App State situation if you're Michigan in the big house. Looks like a night game. I think they win that, most likely. I think we talked about this. I think we had, Justin, I think you picked Michigan to beat Oklahoma early on in the season.
I did
Now,
too.
if John Mateer doesn't play, here's how we loop into this one. If John Mateer doesn't play, I definitely have Michigan winning the game.
Yeah, this is Michigan's winning that game now, for sure.
Depends on how fast they come. They have to come down with a decision fast.
I am quite curious to see what they do here. I mean, this is going to be interesting, to say the least. Sometimes they move fast. Sometimes they are a little slower.
It'd be better to get it out of the way. If you're Oklahoma, right? If you're Brent Venables, you're contacting the NCAA tomorrow and going, "Hey guys, if we need to serve a suspension, let's serve it at the beginning of the season and not at the end." But that doesn't mean that they'll go with it. I'm sure they're going to want to investigate. And with John Mateer deleting his Venmo transactions, I'm sure the NCAA is going to look at that and say, "Hey, you have deleted evidence that we would have used in our investigation."
It's also...
And they're going to have to get the Venmo transactions now. They're going to want to get those Venmo transactions, all of them now.
They're going to need proof that it was John. They're going to need proof that... But they do have it dating back all the way to 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is... That does apply a lot of significance, I would guess.
Right.
If this was just like popped up a month ago, it's like, that's not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is God, I don't know, man. That's a big twist.
Big twist for Oklahoma.
Big twist for LSU. They're going to go like 11-1 now.
All right, we'll see. All right, so you got Michigan winning 2-0, 3-0 against the Central Michigan Chippewas. They can't lose to an in-state Chippewa team. At Nebraska, I got Nebraska winning that game.
Yeah, pretty likely. Unless Bryce Underwood, I think Michigan's season.
I like Bryce Underwood.
What is Bryce Underwood? You know?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna name him the starter, and it's like, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna be one of those freshman phenoms? What do you think? He could.
No, I think he's going to be good. He's athletic enough, and
It's hard to say who's gonna be the best quarterback this year, and he might make some big plays and be fun to watch. He might steal like people's. He might be the people's champ in a way.
the Rock.
Yeah.
He might be the Rock.
There you go.
Yeah. No, I got him. What do you think about Nebraska, Michigan? Because you got to go to Nebraska.
I like Nebraska.
Okay, so we're all three on the Nebraska train here. So 3-1. You got Wisconsin coming to Michigan. I think I picked Wisconsin in that game.
I'll take Michigan.
It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up for sure.
They come off that loss in a bye. They'll be ready.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They do have a bye there. Let me take a peek at Wisconsin's schedule real quick, see if they have a bye.
USC, they beat them.
Wisconsin also has a bye previous to the Michigan game, though.
I'm sorry, I don't want to keep going back to it, but fucking John Mateer signed an NIL deal with Northern Quest Casino back in last October.
No. Wait. Hold up.
That's so fucking funny.
All right, I'm gonna have to edit some of this. So he's with what casino?
Northern Quest Casino. Oh, that's hilarious. They signed him and a Gonzaga kid. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, so they're just he's got a contract. He's under contract. He can't breach his contract. He's got to bet on these games.
They were like, "Oh, we see you're a betting man. How would you sign with us at the West Casino?" Yeah, he signed an NIL deal, and then they also signed a Gonzaga basketball player as well from and Ben Gregg.
Well, check his Venmo too. What the
Yeah,
fuck is
look at
going
his
on?
Venmo.
Hey, where are you seeing this? What article is that? I'll pull it up.
Yeah, NCAA athletes, they're not allowed to bet on sports in general. So this is brobible.com.
Good source, reputable source.
That's what I was saying.
I'm like, but
they
I
put
mean,
the reps in reputable.
there's no opinions here. I'm just that was this. It's an Instagram post on Northern Quest Casino of John Mateer and this Gonzaga basketball player.
When? Like back in the day?
No, like 2024. This was in October of 2024 last year. They signed them to an NIL deal.
So he's not being sneaky about it.
Well,
So he's standing up for his freedom to gamble.
I don't even know he was 21.
I don't know, dude. This keeps getting more interesting and interesting. Well, Michigan fans, you got a little bit of our spill off on John Mateer clip right here. So skip past this if you want to get to the rest of your schedule. But
Sorry,
this is breaking news. I don't know. We have to.
That just made me laugh. I'm just like, no, it's just getting worse. It's
No, yeah.
just getting worse. Man.
That's funny. All right, back to Michigan. We'll keep periodically checking the breaking news on the Mateer slapping the balls scandal. But yeah, we all got them losing to Nebraska, so consider them an underdog going into Lincoln. And then you said you got them beating Wisconsin. I did mention Wisconsin has a bye week as well. So you got the bye week, then Wisconsin. They're both coming off byes.
Loss and a bye, though. It's different, man.
Yeah.
You gotta sit with a loss for a week. I don't know, dude.
Yeah. You're saying the same thing? You got Michigan beating Wisconsin?
I have Michigan beating Wisconsin, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm on Wisconsin there.
Me and him are locked in today, dude.
What about USC going to the
got 'em.
Coliseum?
Beat him last year.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. So I got Michigan winning that game.
USC probably got worse.
Washington Huskies.
I'm riding with Washington this year. I mean, I did 2 years ago. We know that. But
Okay.
I love DeMond. He's good.
I think I'm going to have to go with you there. I think I got Washington as well. I got them beating Michigan State, beating Purdue, beating Northwestern, beating Maryland, and then losing finally. Ohio State gets the win this year in the big house. You don't want to jinx it. You don't want to jinx it. I mean, I'm not gonna make. I guess I won't make you, but Logan, what do you think? Ohio State at the end of the year, can they get over this Michigan hump?
Wins. That's what I was gonna say. Sorry, I was prepping for Minnesota, but yeah, no, I meant to say, no, Michigan. Yeah, they lose to Ohio, or they beat Ohio State.
Okay, so I mean,
I'm probably gonna put money on it this year.
so you got them 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 8-2, 9-2, 10-2.
Ceiling is 10-2. Floor is 8-4.
Yeah, Bryce could come in and just throw picks.
Yeah. Okay, they could lose. I mean, Mateer plays. They could lose to Oklahoma 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could go 7. I say floor 7-5.
Where they got Ohio State? Is it at,
It's at Michigan in the
yeah,
big house.
No, fuck Ohio State.
It's over. All
I
right.
can put money on it now. Let me open up
Floor 7-5. Ceiling 10-2 though. So Michigan, potentially a playoff team there. They're at the end. They get a big Ohio State victory. Their in-state rival, Michigan State. I mean, I'm not gonna give any good takes on Michigan State. I'll just say what I thought was they're gonna have a middle of the road year, because I don't know them that well. Justin, if you know anything, enlighten me. Logan, if you know anything, enlighten me. But I got them.
nothing.
I got them losing to USC, losing to Nebraska, losing to UCLA, Indiana.
Yep.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep.
6,
Yep.
7.
Yep. And a bunch of toss-ups.
Yeah. So I'm looking at 7 losses there for Michigan State.
Michigan State's probably a boring football team to be a fan of. Actually.
Yep. So that one's not going to get clipped. We'll move on to Minnesota. Their 2025 football schedule.
I like watching them. I like watching.
I like PK Fleck a lot. They do open up with Buffalo. they have a potential to go to the MAC championship. So I'm looking at Buffalo like it's not,
Watch it.
and it's at night. So I mean,
Put it on upset watch.
yeah, put it on upset watch. But I'm giving the win to Minnesota for now. Northwestern, I'm giving the win to Minnesota. At Cal,
I'm giving it to Minnesota.
I'm giving it to
California's-
Minnesota as well. Yeah, giving it to Minnesota as well. Same with Rutgers. I think they win. So right now you're 4-0.
Minnesota at least has an identity.
I feel like Minnesota has a good chance to be the Purdue this year that we know Purdue for, of just randomly knocking off a top contender. Like, I feel like they're going to just be ankle biters. Like, they're going to start out 4-0. Should take care of them. Should take care of them. Nebraska, good chance they might be ranked come October 17th.
Casey saying Bryce Underwood will lose to Ohio State. Shout out Justin. That's what Casey says. Casey also had a bunch of other comments in here that I was trying to get to, but we were on the Mateer real hard. No, he was at Ole Miss in 22. I'm not sure who you're talking about. We missed the opportunity there about 11 minutes ago.
No, he's talking about Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart. Okay, yeah,
I
that's true.
got my years confused. I thought Jay Dart was there in 21.
That's right.
And then Caleb was at Oklahoma in 21. Then
That's-
they flipped.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so at Ohio State, we got Minnesota finally falling to 4-1, and then I think they get back on the winning streak against Purdue. I'm not really high on Purdue.
They're like a better Purdue, like he said.
Yeah,
You don't like Purdue?
Same
I like
game
Purdue.
plan.
You don't like
Minnesota's a
Purdue?
little better.
just not this year.
Why don't you like Purdue?
Not big on them this year.
Not liking Purdue.
Nope. At Iowa, I got Iowa winning that one. Oh, well, I skipped Nebraska. I got Nebraska winning. I got Iowa winning.
Dude, chicken.
I got them beating Michigan State.
You don't like Barry Odom?
Or you had to look him up.
I did. Shut up. It's like, I don't know the coaches right now.
Bro, he sounds like an X-Man.
He looks like a fucking linebacker coach. That's all he'll ever be.
Yeah.
This is
think
not
so.
really a good November either. You got Wisconsin to bookend it and Oregon at Oregon, so that's tough for you.
Oh, man.
Northwestern's a win here.
They don't have quite the firepower to like make it to that Big Ten championship level, but like he said, they could fuck some seasons up.
I mean, let me make sure I'm not missing anything because, God, I like PK Fleck, and I want him to do well.
What do you call him, PK?
PJ. I don't know. I think it's because
What the fuck?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I keep calling him PK. Yeah, I don't know why. They went 8-5 last year, 5-4 in the Big Ten. Let's see.
They've got good rushing stats. Teams like that, they mess your tempo up.
They did. They lost to Rutgers, Penn State, Iowa, Michigan, and North Carolina last year. That North Carolina game was a field goal, though. That was a last-second field goal.
Rutgers was a one possession game.
Yeah.
Michigan was a field goal. Iowa was not close.
Talk into the mic a little bit more. You're like cutting out.
Jeez, man.
Let's see.
Darius Taylor's coming back. He rushed for 96 last year with 10 tutties.
Freshman quarterback,
Also
though.
at 350 in the air with 54 receptions. 12 touchdowns last year for him. I mean, pretty decent.
Do you know anything about Drake Lindsey, this freshman QB that they have?
Nope.
I don't know anything either. So big question mark at a marquee position there for Minnesota. So yeah, big question mark until the season starts and we get to see what PJ Fleck's team is all about. I like PK. He doesn't even know his new name. All right. This team I've been looking forward to seeing what you guys have for them this year. Nebraska Cornhuskers. Huskers. They can.
I like that. They're the Huckers.
They're the Cornhuskers too. Hucking some balls and slapping some balls with John Mateer. Take two. The Nebraska Cornhunker. I fucking did it again. The Nebraska Cornhuskers. Oh man, they opened up against the Cincinnati Bearcats. Not an easy opening game. It's a neutral site game, Arrowhead
Kansas City.
Stadium.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool.
Very cool.
I got Nebraska winning, and hopefully they can get the season off to a good start. That's on Thursday. Hell yeah, that's coming up here soon in 17 days, baby. That's awesome.
Yeah, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0.
4-0. I got them beating Michigan.
5-0, 6-0, 6-1.
6-1
Mhm.
against who?
Minnesota.
Yeah. Like that.
Minnesota.
I got them undefeated still.
Minnesota. All right. You got 7-0.
That's a tough one. I got Nebraska winning.
All right. Rob's still going 8-0. UCLA.
I got UCLA. I got UCLA winning that one.
Oh, 8-1. Then they got to go to the Beavs.
I got Penn State winning that
Yeah,
one.
same.
Big noon kickoff right there. The 8-1 Corn Huggers with the number 1 top ranked Penn State Nittany Lions. There you go.
I think it would be a great big noon kickoff for the Corn Huckers, and I think Penn State gets them, and then you in the season at Iowa, and I got Nebraska winning that one. So I got them at 10-2, maybe 9-3, and then 8-4, 7-5. I mean, let's see. If you lose to USC, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. You could lose that 7-5 as the floor, but that would be disappointing for Nebraska. And at that point, Matt Rule's hot seat is on fire at 7-5.
Yeah, I would agree.
He might. I don't know if he gets fired, but there's definitely a conversation happening because 7-5. This is kind of Nebraska's year that they said, okay, last year was your rebuilding year. You got the quarterback. We're all bought in. What are you going to do this year? And I don't know. I think I got a good feeling, but anytime I have a good feeling about Nebraska, they start hucking. They start doing what they do, and they huck. And they huck, and then their house falls down.
So 10-2 ceiling.
I think so.
That'd be crazy.
It would be crazy.
Like, that would be the best Nebraska season we've seen in 2 decades.
Yeah. But I mean, their schedule is not really that hard. That Minnesota game is kind of where I'm like, okay, if you lose to Minnesota, I was wrong about you, and you've probably already lost to Michigan. Yeah. So I'm saying it's kind of like the Gators. They're really big variance between their floor and their ceiling. 7-5 floor, 10-2 ceiling.
12-0, yeah.
12-0.
So, I mean, 10-2 Nebraska, I mean, that's a playoff team.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, you got a 5-star playoff caliber quarterback that you recruited in there for a reason. This is why they're spending the big bucks. And Nebraska is a blue blood program. Like, don't get me wrong, they're looking to return to that status. I don't know if they ever will, being in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this multiple times throughout the years on this podcast. Real tough to recruit to Nebraska.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. Call me crazy. What do you think? What's the overall record here?
I think 9-3.
Okay, so we're not far off from each other here. You said you were feeling Nebraska too.
Yeah, I think they lose out though.
You think they lose out?
I think they could beat UCLA, but I have them losing another game back there. So the record's the same up to that point, but then Penn State and Iowa, I think they drop those.
Okay. I could see that happening too. So you got maybe 4 losses here at the back end.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
USC. They might drop USC.
I mean, yeah, I'm calling all these kind of toss-ups here, but at the same time, losing every single game in November, man.
That sucks, but I think once you get to a point where you feel like you're not in the running for the Big Ten championship, they won't have the resume unless they beat Penn State. To make
The apathy
playoffs.
sets in, and you
Yeah.
can't defeat the adversity.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. But big high ceiling, and hopeful going into the year are the Nebraska Corn Huskers. One team that is probably not even hopeful at this point. Northwestern.
Next.
And yeah, next pretty much. But I just want to say this: I got Tulane beating them off rip. It's at Tulane.
I like that.
Justin, you mentioned you're high on Tulane. That's a good
transfer.
win for the Green Wave to get off to a good start there. Win, Loss, win, loss, loss,
Next.
You won 2 games.
2-10. Moving on.
2-10. It's in concrete. Here's the team that Justin's been waiting for. The Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rutgers. Got O's before R.
There you go. Getting back to the alphabet, the ABCs.
Yeah, man.
The ABRs.
The ABRs.
Yeah.
Corny hoggers.
The Cornhuskers.
All right. 2025 reigning national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
I hate you so much. How are you an Ohio State fan and a Florida
Yeah.
fan, dude? How are you an Ohio State and Florida fan? It's
Yeah, fuck both of
They're-
them, honestly.
they're two. They hate each
They
other.
never play each other. It's fine. It's
What
fine.
happens if and when they do? What do you pick? Clean game.
Who'd you pick in 2006 in the national championship game, and in 2010 in the bowl
I'd
game?
say I picked Florida back then.
There you go. Back then,
I was unaware about my family's history of Ohio State back then because I was
Mm-hmm.
5. And then when I came to learn that a little more when like 2012, 2013, I was like, oh, so we're actually Ohio State fans. Did not know this. And so then I gradually started growing with them. And then 2014 happened with Zeke. And yeah, kind of just built off that. So I don't know. I mean, if they ever face paths, it'd be a weird one for me. I know at the end of the day, it's always Marshall before anybody. And
Yeah.
so that's
yeah,
always
just show up to the game in a Marshall jersey and go. I had to go with a third party here. All right, we called this last week. Texas and Ohio State. You had Ohio State. I think I had Ohio. No, I think I might. I can't remember. Do you remember who you had?
I had Ohio State.
You had Ohio State. I might have had Texas then.
Probably just to split the difference.
Yeah.
No one believes in Arch. No one believes in Texas.
Yeah. I think this week, though, I'm feeling Texas just because Arch has been there. He's got some playing time. And Ohio State's got not a huge question mark at quarterback. We know he's going to be good, at least in the future. But for right now, he has not played a snap.
We're going to go 1-0.
Yeah.
We're going 1-0, 2-0, 3-0.
Boom, boom.
This one's
Because you're big on Washington. And it's at Washington.
yeah. That's why I'm.
You said top 6 stadium to play in.
Mhm.
Top 6 toughest stadium to play in here.
Yep. I don't know, man. It's weird to me.
Freshman quarterback, Husky Stadium.
I think they win.
We still don't know if he's going to be playing. I mean, he should be, but yeah, I'll go 4-0, 4-0, 5-0,
I'm going 4-0 and 5-0 as well.
6-0, 7-0.
I got them beating Illinois. I got them beating Wisconsin. And I think I got to have them beating. No, let me see.
There's just so here's my take on the Penn State game. We have spotted Penn State 10-point leads, 14-point leads. Still, they can't beat us.
Yeah.
I feel like we could do the same this year. They still wouldn't be able to beat us, and I think that just all falls back down on James Franklin. I don't care who the defensive coordinator is. He was our guy. I get that, but we still have some of the best returning players. I don't know.
I just
what-
peeked
this-
at
this is what I
at my
think.
schedule. Yeah, I got them beating Penn State too.
This is what I think depends are what James Franklin better wear when he walks into Ohio State and pees his little pants. O State's winning, baby.
I'm going to 8-0, 9-0. They're realistically going to be 11-1. Floor 9-3, ceiling.
They got to drop something in the
11
middle
and
just
1.
because.
I mean, this
Just
one at
'cause.
Illinois, that's no
Yeah,
slouch right
that's-
there.
See, that's
That's
not the
not
one
a-
that gives me fears. That like UCLA gives me a little bit of nightmares.
At
Wisconsin,
Purdue's fucked them up before.
Camp Randall, it gives me a little nightmare. You know, well, Purdue won because they had a dying cancer kid in the stands who literally died. His dying wish is like, I just want to see us beat Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
And then he ended up dying like 3 weeks later.
And then
Well,
what's his name? He went to the Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals, was running all over you guys
For Purdue?
for Purdue.
let's microwave.
I'm not gonna put you on the spot.
Let's
I'll
microwave
find
a guy and start taking him to Purdue games.
Right. No, I mean, just trying to catch a little cancer, Stan. That's all I'm trying to.
Yeah, man. Start putting money on him.
Yeah, that's fine. I got them going undefeated in conference play. and losing to Texas. I got them losing to Texas up
No,
front.
I think they beat Texas, but somewheres in like that, in like a snowy Big Ten game, they're it's gonna be cold and they drop something.
If they're going to
stupid.
drop something, it's going to be to Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a tough one.
Floor 9-3, ceiling 11-1.
Yeah. Yeah, I think overall good year for the Buckeyes. That with
Oh,
two
yeah.
losses, they'll
Yeah, I forget they lose to Michigan.
yeah. If they lose to Texas and they lose to Michigan, I just want to if they book in the season with 2 losses, what's going on? Are they making the playoffs?
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because they're going to end up going to the Big Ten championship and winning that, and then they'll get the automatic bid. So you can still book in your season with losses and go to Lucas Oil Stadium and win.
Easy money.
Easy money, Ohio State's in. Now this next team, will they be in? The Oregon Ducks.
102 of 30. 40. 4-1.
4-1. I got them 4-1 as
Got
well.
the whiteout game at night, 7:30 kickoff in Happy Valley.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 4-1.
Yeah.
They're done for.
Yeah, and after, they're going to have to, Penn State's trying to avenge that loss from last year too.
Indiana's where they can prove whether or not they're a playoff team or like they're gonna bid for it.
Yeah. I think they get back on the winning track there against Indiana. That's in Autzen Stadium.
I'll
I
give
think
it to you.
yeah. Win against Rutgers, win against Wisconsin. I mean, what do you think about that Indiana game?
That Indiana game I view as a trap game a little bit. Not gonna lie.
It is.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a trap game.
But I think you give the win to Oregon, right?
Yeah, they get 2 bye weeks though.
Yeah, right here. That's weird to have the buys going on. What are you guys doing over there? What are you guys
Getting
doing?
handsy under the table.
Yeah, you
man.
guys are like,
Don't worry about it.
Well, here's what they gotta do. So look at their schedule. They gotta go. They're gonna be home against Oregon State. Gotta go across the coast to Pennsylvania. Gotta come back to Oregon. Gotta go back to the other coast in Jersey. Then they gotta go back to the other coast. Like, they got to fucking time change out the damn wazoo.
Liberals don't do well with time change.
they're gonna get jet lagged like a motherfucker. That's true. Look at that.
Like, what's it? Who scheduled this shit? I said, all right, they're gonna be like, they're gonna know every time zone to date.
Yeah.
this year. Like, they're gonna experience all of them.
That's a great point. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't think about that either. The
Even if
traveling.
they're winning, they're gonna be tired.
I mean, towards
This
the end.
3-game stretch sucks.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks. You go from Oregon to the
To
other
New
coast,
Jersey.
back to your coast, and that's coming off the Pennsylvania coast to coast.
Then you go to Iowa.
Yeah.
Iowa isn't that bad though. That's not that bad of a.
Well, you get a
Plane
week
trip.
off, you know. They need those fucking bye weeks. Golly.
Yeah, maybe that's why they scheduled the buys right there because that stretch does, coast to coast to coast right there. That sucks, but at least they're home. They bookend it with two homes right there in that stretch, so that's not bad. But got them losing. Toss up game. We'll call it a win.
Mhm.
We'll call it a win for now. Win. I think they beat Wisconsin because it's at Oregon. That Iowa game sucks, but I got Oregon winning. And then at Washington to end it, that's going to be the tough one. That's the big question mark for me. I have them winning. I got Oregon winning that game. Justin, you might be on the other end of that one.
I'll stick with Oregon.
Okay.
Yeah. Tough place to play at the end of the day.
So 1 loss. We're looking at 1 to 2 losses.
I got 2 losses. Yeah.
I have them at 11-1. I have Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, and Nebraska all at 11-1, and 8-1 in conference play, and then Ohio State's 9-0 in conference play.
Boom.
Yeah, it is crazy. Whenever I like teams, I do this thing. Like last week, this is like a 6-way tie.
You had fucking 6 2-loss teams, which was insane.
That ain't a guess. It's what it's going to be. All right, moving on.
That's how it is, man.
Yeah, moving on.
All right.
2025 Penn State Nittany Lions, the Nittany Cryans.
102. They get the basketball team out of Villanova at 3-0. Get a week off before after that.
Ooh,
Very
okay.
tired game at home. Go, you scroll back up. Go home, 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 and then they go to Rose Bowl,
Mm.
and then come back home.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, you get that's a
Win,
pretty
win,
cool
win,
schedule.
Win, win, win.
So kind of like Miami, they don't leave Pennsylvania until mid-September. Miami doesn't leave the state of Florida until what?
November.
November? Yeah.
Damn. Good for them. At UCLA. Northwestern, win, loss, toss up. Probably a win though.
I think I have them losing to Ohio State, and
That's it for me.
that's it. That's it. They lose to Ohio State. They get Nebraska there at the end. They ruin Nebraska's hopes of a playoff. Or maybe Nebraska squeaks in if they continue to go 10-2.
I mean, they're supposed to be the national championship favorites. So I mean,
Nebraska?
no,
Penn State? Yeah. Yeah. And who's to say that Penn State doesn't win in the Big Ten championship, or they don't win against Ohio State in the playoffs somewhere? I think that's highly possible as well. So I think we're all in agreement. 11-1.
Yeah.
11-1, 12-0, 12-0 could be the ceiling. You beat Ohio State, you're at 12-0 to me.
If the machine is completely like well oiled, like they could have a magic season maybe.
I'll give a take.
Their schedule's not the worst thing in the world.
That UCLA game is kind of funny to me.
It is at Pasadena, first time traveling out of the state of Pennsylvania this year.
You got to realize James Franklin is notorious for these fuck-ass non-conference games that he goes to, like, overtime with Army. You know, like, he's notorious. So I know it's a conference game, but, like, just a game that should be obvious win. He just plays around a little too much, and they almost get laid on their ass. I just wouldn't be surprised if that's the one, especially coming off Oregon. It's a big-time trap game. Got to travel coast to coast. I like UCLA, so that's going to be my take.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate that take at all. I think it's completely plausible there. And you got Nico Imaliava.
I'm going to leave you. Yeah.
We'll see what they are.
I'm gonna leave you.
That's what I call him. I'm going to leave you.
That's a good one.
But yeah, I mean, you look at every playoff team, not every, but like almost every playoff team last year, and it's like they have like 2 losses, and it's like something was fucking stupid, random loss. Like it's college football, it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Injury, maybe bad call, maybe bad coach call. Yeah.
Maybe they're 21 years old.
Yeah, I agree.
Shit happens.
Okay, so floor, you lose to Oregon, you lose to UCLA,
You lose a state.
you lose to Ohio State, and you lose to Nebraska. That's 4 or 5 games. I mean, I'm gonna go floor 8-4.
If he loses, if he goes 8-4, they're firing him.
Yeah, it's a possibility. It's a big
Yeah.
possibility.
Yeah,
Like, there's
he's got to make the playoffs.
This is his best year to date. Should be.
Should be.
They dumped out the fucking bag for the coordinators. If he goes 8-4, he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, because it's one of
That's
those
rough.
things too where now everyone's talking about if he's on the hot seat or not, and it's like a girl. Everyone's saying whether or not she should break up with her boyfriend, and it's like that gets in their head, you know.
Mhm.
Maybe the front office, same thing. It's like this dude's got to make the playoffs and like prove something, you know. If he doesn't even make the playoffs, yeah, that's not a good look.
Not a good look at all. So ceiling 12-0, floor 8-4, and your coach is fired. Because that's a part of the floor too. That's a shit because you
Yeah.
got to restart, build all over. We'll move through this team pretty fast. I don't know too
Should've
much about
kept
Come
Purdue.
on,
Should've
man.
never got
Barry
rid of
Odom.
Sandusky.
Come on. Have some faith.
I'll have some faith in Barry Odom.
I
Can we
don't.
rip this? Win. No, probably lost. twice.
12-0 for Purdue. Loss. Notre Dame's gonna cream pie them. Illinois also double cream pie. Loss. Win. I think they get a win at Northwestern. So that's 3 wins. This Rutgers game is a toss-up game. They got it for homecoming. You scheduled Rutgers for homecoming. I'll give it to you. I'll give them the win there. I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
Loss.
Floor 2-10.
Yeah.
Ceiling 4-8. All right, moving on.
Moving on to
Same thing here. All right,
same
let's
thing
go.
here. Yeah.
All right, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, 3-2,
3-3,
3-4, 4-4, 4-5, 5-5?
5-5.
We'll
Oh,
do
yeah,
5-5.
it's a toss-up.
Then 5-7.
Yeah, 5 and
That's
7.
Such a horrible way to end the season right there. Just got to go to fucking Ohio, and then you get Penn State coming to just lay it on you to end out their year.
Yeah, 5 and 7, 3 and 9 at worst.
Mm-hmm.
3 and 9 at worst.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right.
The
UCLA,
Utes.
the Bruins. I mean, that game.
It's a good game.
That's a toss up to me.
Yeah.
Dillingham, great coach.
Devin Dampier. He transferred from New Mexico.
I went back and forth on this. I went ahead and gave UCLA the edge there just because they're at home.
Utah's got like a borderline NFL offensive line. Both their tackles might get drafted like first round. They're both first round prospects.
Like I said, I don't count Dillingham out of any game. I love Utah.
Utah.
You got Utah?
Nah,
Okay.
I got UCLA.
You got UCLA? Okay. You got Utah on that one?
I'm gonna take Utah just because I watched UCLA in the LSU game, and like LSU, like we should have lost to a high school game or a high school team that game. Like UCLA should have taken that. And I'm not a big Nico guy. I don't know. I feel like he's one of those guys. He has like a high rating in the video games, and everyone just kind of, I don't know.
Sorry, I don't know.
Are you stoned out of your mind?
I'm like trying to keep my focus in here. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's hot. It's hot in this room. My AC
It
is
is
out.
Yeah,
hot,
the AC's out.
and I am stoned out of my mind.
No, he's stoned
yeah.
out of his mind.
Oh yeah, me too.
All right, UNLV. How do we feel about Danny Boy, week 2?
You know, I almost gave it to Dan, but I just had a vision of him being sad. I had a vision of him being sad. It is at
Allegiant.
yeah, it's at Allegiant Field.
The home of John Wooden's Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, and apparently the UNLV Rebels. So cool place to play. They got a cool stadium. I mean, don't count Dan Mullen out, baby.
Don't count the Mullen man.
Don't do it. It's gonna be closer than the experts think. How about that?
Oh.
Closer than the experts think. I'll give it to UCLA though, and we'll call it 2-0 or 1-1. Also, don't count out New Mexico Lobos. This schedule is not a
Not
cakewalk.
friendly.
We're going 2-1,
Yeah, 2-1,
3-1,
3-1, 3-2.
2, 4-2, 5-2,
That's where the
They
toss up
drop it,
is.
man.
5-3, 6-3.
I got Nebraska winning that one.
Yeah,
I
think
don't.
so.
6-3, 6-4.
6 and 5. I like your Huskies, man.
I don't know. That's gonna be a battle of quarterbacks. It's in the Rose Bowl, which doesn't mean shit if UCLA is playing there. That's for sure. We know they don't do anything with that stadium. They make that stadium look so sad, even though it's the most iconic place to play
Right.
in college football.
Yeah, when two other schools get to fill it up, it looks amazing.
In my college dynasty on the video game, I had to play USC in the Rose Bowl in the playoffs, and I feel like that shouldn't be allowed. I think we need to make sure that's prevented if USC makes the playoffs,
Yeah.
because that's like a free home game.
Oh yeah, for sure, free home
Fucked
game.
up.
Yeah, but the other team, if anyone travels to, if you're playing in the Rose Bowl, the other team's fan base is traveling. If the Gators ever played in the Rose Bowl, I'm going because you never got that automatic bid to
dude,
the Rose Bowl.
is just such a romantic game for college football.
It is. So, I mean, y'all got them beating Nebraska. I got them losing to Nebraska. I think we all have them losing to Ohio State. You said it makes you nervous, but you still gave Ohio State the win. We're at Washington. You said Huskies, Logan. You saying Huskies?
I'll say Huskies.
I say Huskies if he says Huskies.
I think I'm going Huskies as well because up until this point, I think I had them having a decent season.
We'll go ceiling 8-4.
Yeah.
Floor 6-6.
Yeah.
5-7.
Yeah, I think that's about right. I had them at 7-5, and then 4-5 in conference play, sitting at 11 in the Big Ten. That's my preseason prediction. At USC, that's a toss up. I don't know who are we gonna say right here. USC, UCLA.
No, we flew through.
Oh, okay.
Why did you have a take on them?
No, I didn't. I don't even want to.
Yeah, we did the Rutgers over. We're in the U's.
Damn, bro. I got my alphabet all fucked up.
All right.
I must have been reading about Rutgers while you were talking about him. Anyway, keep going.
So at USC, I mean, I'm gonna go toss up, but I think I gave that one to UCLA in my picks here.
Yes,
But I still have USC.
I'm taking them.
We'll get to that right now. Actually, the USC Trojans. Lincoln Riley. He is.
Missouri State's FBS now, baby.
Yeah, he's fighting. He's fighting some flames on his hot seat too. I think USC. Not this year. But he's gonna have to have an impressive year.
All right. 102, 030, 40,
Yeah.
41,
Yeah.
42,
Yep.
Yes.
43,
Yes.
Yep.
53,
Yep.
Yes.
63,
Yes.
73,
Yes.
74.
Yep.
Yep.
8-4.
8-4. Let's go, baby.
8-4. 8-4. 6-6.
Yep.
I could see him losing to
sounds
Nebraska.
good.
I think I have them losing to Nebraska.
I mean, they really good season. They could go 9-3 if they happen to fuck up Oregon if they are having a bad season.
You got to go to Oregon. That's going to be tough. Yeah.
Notre Dame.
I think Notre Dame
I know
trashes them.
They have it's a different coaching situation, but they have they always shut down.
Notre Dame probably will run the ball
Mhm.
all over USC this game
Yeah.
with Jordan Love. I don't
I love Notre Dame with their big Jesus mural.
touchdown Jesus. I mean, this is a brutal stretch. If you don't have this bye week, it's even worse, but it makes it a little bit better. At Illinois, Michigan, Notre Dame, 4-game stretch, Nebraska. That's a tough stretch right there. And even Michigan State, still unproven. They have something to fight for, so I don't know, man. That's a tough 4 to 5 game stretch right there for USC. But overall, I got them 8-4. We're saying 6-6 floor, 9-3 ceiling probably for the Trojans this year. And 9-3 wouldn't be bad. It would not be bad this year. Moving on, Justin, tell us why the Washington Football Huskies are going to have an outstanding year.
Damon Williams and Husky Stadium. That's all I need to say.
Colorado Rams win. Dub.
1020 30 31
Yes.
4151
Yes.
61.
I'm going to go 6. Yeah, I mean, 6-1 or 5-2.
We'll go 5-2, 5-2, 6-2,
Yep.
7-2.
Yep.
8-2.
Yep. Are you stumbling over Purdue or UCLA?
UCLA.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go 9.
Yes,
9-2,
sir. Yes, sir.
9-3.
9-3. I like that. I like that for the Huskies. I had them. As a floor 5-7. So 9-3 is good. I think I don't know what I did in these predictions here. I might have had them dropping at Michigan. I had them losing 1, 2. I think I may have had them losing to Illinois here. 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 8-4, and just I think 8-4 is realistic for the Huskies this year. 9-3 would be outstanding if you're a Washington Husky fan this year. I think with Ohio State and Michigan and Oregon on the schedule, I mean you got a bad draw. I think you got a bad draw there this year.
Bad drawing skills.
All right, we're gonna wrap this one up with the Wisconsin Badgers.
Luke Fuckle. All right. 1020.
They're looking at each other.
You have anything to say?
Yeah, for Alabama.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly,
You were
okay.
egregious last week, and we didn't
We're gonna
get
let
to
you
cover this.
either
All right, this
double
is what I'm
down
gonna
or
say
not.
about that. I was gonna try. I was looking for anything to cling on to about this game to rage bait Alabama fans, but it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Wisconsin's getting fucked up.
Had to hit the pendulum to get you there, huh?
That's my fault, guys. That's on me. That's my bad.
We won't flip flop week to week.
Honestly, sometimes like the Indiana, I really do believe in them, but sometimes like I try to look for things, but I couldn't find a single thing to cling on to. Like it's done. No, it's not gonna be good.
All right.
2-1,
2-1.
3-1,
3-1. 3-2.
3 and 3.
Yeah.
3 and 4, 3 and 5, 3 and 6. Oh man,
3 and 7.
Luke Fickle's going bye-bye. That's a fucked up schedule. That's a fucked up schedule. Holy shit.
Dude, they might only win 4
Holy
games.
fucking shit. That's a fucked up schedule.
Yeah.
They got 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. What will be 5, what is 6, and what is 7. 7 ranked teams on that schedule.
Yeah. And these aren't, you can't just write a W down on these.
No, there's no W's to be written.
No.
Except maybe Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, that.
I mean, maybe you get Illinois, but you know, you got Brent Bielema coming to Camp Randall, and he's gonna want that win. He's gonna want to beat his former team. I got Illinois winning that one.
Didn't get any breaks in the Big Ten.
No, this stretch. Talking about the other stretches, that I mean, yeah, you get Maryland as a cushion, but after Alabama, but and the bye, but then you got Michigan, Iowa, not easy, Ohio State gonna kick your shit in, and then at Oregon, Washington. Yeah, no,
It's
this
not
sucks.
looking good.
This sucks. This
fucking
sucks.
I didn't really notice this.
This fucking sucks.
I mean, ceiling is 7 and 5.
Give me the 7, please.
Yeah, ceiling's
Give me the
7 and
7.
5.
Give me the 7. I need to hear the 7.
I mean, if I'm gonna just pick the you got 1 Miami of Ohio, 2 Middle Tennessee, 3 Maryland, 4 Michigan.
That's not one of the 7.
I mean, it's not gonna be a blowout. I'm not saying Michigan's gonna outright win it by 3 touchdowns.
I think your 4 is Iowa, and then your other 3 are the last 3.
4 could be Iowa, but still, I'm like, that's why I'm saying it's a ceiling. You know, the floor is 3 and 7, maybe 2, maybe 2,
I don't think a winning season.
or
is
yeah,
really-
3 and 9. Yeah, Minnesota. You're at Minnesota. That sucks. You could get Minnesota at the end of the season, maybe end the season on a good note. Yeah, ceiling's like 7 and 5, dude.
Yeah, they're cooked. All right. That does that. Shit.
That does that. We made it through it.
What a sad note to end on.
That is a
Sorry,
sad note.
Wisconsin. Sorry, cheeseheads. Watch the Packers. Watch Jordan Love this year.
Yeah, you got to do something. Yeah, you got to watch the Packers.
Just watch the green and yellow. Stick to the green and yellow.
I mean, that's just a brutal schedule for Wisconsin. Can't do anything about it. You got any news on John Mateer before we get out of here?
Let me look.
John Mater getting in some sports gambling issues.
Wait, scroll down.
Oh, that's so good. Hold up. Yeah. Well, oh my God. Yeah, we will have to end on this. This is so good. Hold up. Share this
Play
tab.
it with sound and end on that, buddy.
Oh man. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of College Football Extravaganza. We're gonna end on this. This is Gamecocks on top. John Mateer watching Stanford at Hawaii next weekend. This is hilarious. Can we do a sports gambling podcast? Yeah. All right. Peace out. Peace out, everyone. Follow Logan Brown at Logan Brown Comedy. Follow Justin Patrick, aka J Patrick on air. J Patrick _ on air.
Logan Brown Podcast.
Adios.